Good afternoon, everyone. Uh, Today is the second day of our iTech exhibition, and we are going to start B2B interaction. The purpose of this B2B interaction and one-on-one interview is to give brief about the company which is here to present the product or service, so that you can understand the company better and what are the opportunities available by that product or service, and how you can take the leverage of that company. So we have several companies in our pavilion. Few are from state, few are at national level, and few are international background as well. So as we all know that B2B, beat and business to sellers or business to customers, we all have on this platform. So we'll be starting with few eminent companies. So, and people who are also interested to participate in panel discussion, they should also come at FTCCI counter and ask for, say, their representation on stage. So today we have Daifuku Intralogistics in our pavilion, and we have Mr. Aditya Tumuluri, Senior Sales and Marketing Engineer. I would be happy to say that we had a very good interaction with Daifuku before this event as well. We had a training program with them where they have deputed around 20 engineers from their side to our training program on interpersonal skills. As far as the enhanced productivity is concerned, we are always here to assist each one of you for export promotion, for B2B sales, and other assistance from MSME background. So welcome, Mr. Aditya. I would be happy to know about your company and what endeavors you are into. Please, sir.
Yeah, hi. Hello all. My name is Aditya and I'm a part of Daifuku Intralogistics India and part of the sales and marketing team here based out of Hyderabad, and thank you for having us. It's a fantastic event that FTCCI has organized, and I think it's first of many to come, and looking forward for such. Speaking on the training program, I think our team had a fantastic time at that as well. So first of many to come. Please take it forward. Any questions as such?
Can we have a small introduction about your product and services so that people can understand better about Daifuku?
Sure. So Daifuku Intralogistics India is the Indian subsidiary of Daifuku Japan. It's a part of the Daifuku Japan group, and we are the world's largest automated material handling system provider. Our domain of expertise lies in intralogistics, which is essentially, it covers warehouse or production facility automation. And we bring around 85 years plus of engineering expertise to this industry, and well established. So yeah.
Specific products do you have at Daifuku?
I'm sorry. So our product portfolio is very vast. In India, we have certain products that gaining larger traction. So our ASRS system, an automated storage and retrieval system, which essentially can become the heart of either warehouse operations or even production operations. So dealing with raw material, FG, work in progress material, across varied portfolio of your unit load. So it could be cases, cartons, totes, pallets of various load sizes, various throughputs, various range of SKUs we can handle. So apart from ASRS, which is the heart of our product portfolio, we have ancillary components as well. So this includes conveying, sorting, robotic palletization, AGVs, AMRs. So this is kind of where we deal with. Yep.
That's really great. So apart from, say, on B2B sales, on what platforms Daifuku is available to conduct, people can contact directly to Daifuku?
Sure. So being a B2B enterprise, we generally are available. So our website, daifuku.com, is available to anyone and everyone. Please look us up. It's a lot of info you can gather from what we do, and it's a good platform for you to learn as well. So apart from our website, you can always reach out to us at our stall. We're here for 2-3 days. Please come by. We're located right next to the entrance, right next to the FTCCI stall, and drop us an inquiry, meet one of our teammates, and kind of engage in conversation, see what's possible, see how your business can be optimized from end to end.
So, how do you think that your product and services are at par with the competitor? How the USP of your company is there?
So this is a solid question, considering that the market we operate in is a very niche market. There are a few players in the space, but the list becomes even smaller when you look at our presence globally. Of course, throughout our entire life of 85 years, we've been world number one. However, in the past decade, our track record has been much superior. So in terms of competition, yes, there are other players out in the market, but the way we operate, we have, so our core team sits in Japan, and we have a lot of collaboration with our Indian-Japanese team. So our designs, our level of quality, the promise that we give to our end customers is, significant. So yes, I would definitely say that Daifuku is at the top of the game.
As we all know, the Japanese are too focused on the management systems, and they have a very clear vision. So what is the vision of Daifuku for, say, next 10 years or 5 years in Indian market?
So Daifuku in India is looking at a clear 10 to 15 to 20 year horizon. We feel that this intralogistics space as such is growing at around a 10 to 15% year-on-year growth in terms of overall market size. For us, we in fact recently, a few months ago, we announced with the government of Telangana, KTI Garu was our chief guest, and we announced our new facility which is coming in Chandanvelli, around a very large facility where we'll be bringing a lot of production locally to the state of Telangana, and very excited for that. And so the investment and the commitment towards manufacturing in the state is definitely a sign of our roadmap for the future.
Great. That's really great. So what would be the benefit for a small business owner to get associated with Daifuku?
So Daifuku is a name synonymous now with being number one. So I would say SMEs or micro businesses can definitely approach us, ideate with us, and kind of understand what it takes to be at the top of your game. And definitely looking forward to a lot of interaction with such entities in this event and moving forward.
Thank you so much for your wonderful explanation. And I would also like to request you to please give details of your stall so that people can directly reach to you and your contact details.
Sure. So we are located at M7, M8, right next to the FTCCI main booth. And contact details you could receive when you come down to the stall. But otherwise, visit us on our website, daifuku.com. And looking forward to some wonderful conversations.
Thank you so much, Mr. Aditya, to be here. And we believe that it would be very beneficial for all other business owners who are willing to get associated with Daifuku. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you for your time. Have a good day.
Hello, sir. So we have now Prompt Packaging, our next partner and exhibitor at this wonderful event. So today we have with us our Senior Vice President, FTCCI, Suresh, sir, and Mr. Narendra Daima from Prompt Packaging. Welcome, sir. And we are very privileged to be here, to be with you. And I would request our President Saab to be one-to-one with Narendra Bhai so that it would be better for his understanding.
I am Suresh Kumar Singhal, Vice President FTCCI and promoter of Prompt Packaging Private Limited. We have started this corrugated boxes unit in 1991 in the industrial area of GD Metla. First we have started unit 1, then 2000 we have started another unit 2, and when we have started this unit with a capacity of 100 tons per month, converting unit from paper to packaging, that is corrugated boxes. And 2017 we have started an automatic 5-ply plant in the area of Cherial. Now we are producing 100 tons per day. 100 tons per day. Previously we are started for producing 100 tons per month. It is now one of the best industry in corrugated boxes in Telangana. Previously we have started in a very small area of about 1.1 acres of land. Now it is almost 6.5 acres of land. 6.5 acres of land in Chirial. And we have about 2 lakh square feet of sheds. And it's a, of course, automatic plant, 5-ply plant, and imported from, of course, China, but it is Taiwanese company. And we have a group of companies, prompt group of companies, not only packaging. We have gone further in expansion. We have started our paper mill in 2006. First paper mill was started in 2006 in the area of Rudraram. It is a multi-speciality papers we are manufacturing. And our one of the best, we are producing best quality of paper.
That's really great, sir. So how these corrugated boxes are better than polymer boxes?
Corrugated boxes are manufactured with kraft paper. Of course, we have a paper mill of kraft paper also. But in 2006, we have, of course, it was previously, we have actually taken this project from an auction. So it was a kraft paper mill in the initial stage. But we have changed. We have converted into a multi-specialty paper unit. And we are exporting 50% of our product we are exporting, and the balance we are supplying in the domestic market.
How do we see that our products are very competitive in market? Say if a business owner wants to connect with company, what added advantage prompt packaging can promote them?
See, there is a lot of competition in corrugated boxes units. Because there are many units in Telangana, particularly surrounding Hyderabad. Lot of units are there. Almost 300 units are there. Definitely competition is there. Automatic plants are about 5 to 6. But definitely, when there are many units, production is more. But at the same time, the requirements are also there. Every year, requirements are increasing, growth is there. Competition will be there in every market, every product. But, as we say, fittest will survive always.
Yes, absolutely right. Survival of the fittest. But how if a new business person or an entrepreneur wants to connect to your company, how they can connect to you? Do we have any online connectivity, or how do we connect?
The best question you have asked, how we came into this corrugated box unit. Frankly speaking, I was having already 1981. I have started one unit. It's a packaging unit, wax-coated paper unit. It's a printing and wax-coated paper. I was supplying to the biscuit industries these papers and soap manufacturers. When I was going into the market, they said, this is okay, but we are short of corrugated boxes in those days, 1990s. There were a lot of shortages. Why don't you start this corrugated boxes unit And whatever you will produce, we will buy totally the requirement. Our requirement is so much. You start an industry, we will buy all the product, total production of your company. Then immediately this idea has come from there and we have started.
That's why our name is from.
Ah,
Great, great, great. As the name suggests, prompt, all the services are at par, I believe. So I request our President Saab to please welcome at your stall. Please detail about your stall number so that people can connect directly to you.
yeah.
Our stall name is Prompt Group of Companies and H16.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for being here.
Yeah.
And I believe that this would be very healthy and very prosperous business event for you.
Ankit, I tell you, we are just on the mid of it. We have still further, I tell you, this 2006 one paper mill we have started, which is multi-specialty like your deep dyeing paper, OTC, and electrical grade, where it is used in transformers and electrical motors. And 2014 we have started in Medchal, one unit paper mill, which is producing tissue paper. Tissue paper. Every day you use tissues, toilet, kitchen, facial, that we are all producing. And for that also we are having one converted, for conversion of this tissue paper, base paper we are producing, manufacturing, then cutting and putting into boxes and all, converting unit, that also backward integration we have started. And another one paper mill we are having, that is craft paper mill. That also we are having. So 3 paper mills along with this corrugate package. Group of company, Prompt Group of Companies. Yeah.
Thank you so much, sir, for this wonderful explanation about your journey to become the market leader. And we believe that in future, it will be a good platform for all of us. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. In 91, but now we have handed over the unit to our children, the youngsters. You see, the youngsters are here. And we both have started in 1991 and our children, and third generation is there in our business.
In our thank you.
So now we have Ecolastic Product Private Limited with us, and the company is being represented by Mr. Ravi Teja, who is the project coordinator for his company. So welcome, sir, and we wish that this exhibition is going to be a big milestone for you and will have more, say, productivity in future. I request you, sir, to please elaborate about your company, your brief introduction of your company, and how this product is going to change the market and how competitive that product is.
Yeah, hello everybody. Thanks for giving this opportunity, FTCCI. It's a wonderful thing to be part of this event. Project coordinator for Ecolastic Products Private Limited. We manufacture 100% compostable products. These products are specially made replacing the single-use plastic. From June 2022, we have a restriction on single-use plastic from Government of India, and in that context, we came up with this innovative product. So these products, some of them are carry bags, compostable carry bags, compostable garbage bags, compostable food films, compostable courier bags, compostable biohazardous bags which can be used in hospitals, clinics, all that. So all these bags are 100% compostable, replacing the single-use plastic, and also we are proud that they are certified by Niti Aayog, certified by DRDO, our research is certified by DRDO, and also CPET, CPCB, tested products. So it is a wonderful feeling to present them here at FTCCI organized event. We are very proud to tell our innovation here. So that is about our company in a short.
As these products are all biodegradable, so what are the range of, say, products do you have? I mean, say if when we are talking about the product sustainability, how long that product would be in market, we often see the shelf life of the product. So how that product, or say how much micron the product is, so how that would be beneficial for a say food processing company to use that biodegradable product.
So we are already having some clients who are into this food processing, like the sweet shop, like it is used as laddu bags, it is used as dosa sheets. So it is like a common, utility where we can serve the food industry and packaging industry. So these bags, to your point to come in, like these bags can be prepared in various dimensions and various microns. So the microns will be dependent on the requirement from the client. So this can be made 30 micron, 40 micron starting with, and we can go up till 150 micron. And also the dimensions can vary from 5 by 7 inch to up till, sky is the limit. Like, you can go to 50 inch also, more than that. So it is a product which can be, which is used to serve many food industries. And it is a food grade product. So absolutely clear for that.
That's really wonderful. So can we know about the production capacity, and if a business owner wants to get connected with the company for say direct sale to this buyer, so what kind of capacity you can provide to customer?
So currently we have massive capacity. We have a plant at Cherlapalli industrial area, Hyderabad industrial area. So currently our capacity is 1200 tons to make those granules. We call them granules, from which we make all these products. So we have 1200 tons of granules that can be made in a month. So that is massive. So we look forward to invite all the stakeholders of food and other industries. We can serve them. Yeah.
That's wonderful. These days, new technologies are coming in. So we have recently heard about, say, a usage of corn in making plastic bags. So do you have any specific products on corn?
Yes. So all our products, they mainly consist of this raw material as corn. The cornstarch is the main ingredient. So as it is very much available in the market, so the corn can be used, and we are proud to say that corn is well utilized and it is completely eco-friendly. So once we cater to the needs of this can be easily soil composted into 3 to 4 months. So that's the advantage.
Really wonderful. How do you see your company's vision for next 5 to 10 years?
So in that context, I have to mention the effort and the support from FTCCI and supporting institutions like this from the government, because they take a lot of interest to uplift and support such innovative technologies, because this technology, this innovation has to reach more people, more societies, more institutes, more organizations, not only in specific region, to many sections. So institutions, organizations like FTCCI, we congratulate them, and we are with them in these such events where we can make people aware of these and then cater their needs.
Really wonderful. So as you told that the product is being backed by research as well. So how CPET, Central Institute of Plastic Engineering and Technology, how you got the product leverage from CPET, and how the product is efficient and very competitive from market?
So we have actually a research and development unit where we have researched a lot on this, and then a DRDO has come to certify that. They have approved this research, and then we have gone forward. In this process of certifications, we had to go to CPET, where our products will be tested as 100% compostable products. And yes, we got a really good certification approval, or the test certification document, which CPET gives us, testing all the parameters, all the levels of in detail certification that these products are 100% compostable. we could actually share them with all our clients also who come to us, whereby they know that this product is 100% assured as compostable products from the institute like CPET.
Thank you. So, do we have any action plan to promote the product internationally, or any export vision do you have?
Yes, so we are going live. We are going to cater all the areas where this product awareness has not yet reached. So for that, actually, we take support of organizations like FTCCI and the government agencies, where they will be able to support us, and we will be telling more people, more sections, more ways to cater. Yeah.
That's really wonderful. I mean, in this age of biodegradable product, where everything from, say, we are getting replaced from polymer to biodegradable products and compostable products. So we see a greater vision of your company, and we wish you all the best in all your future endeavors. And we wish that in future your market capitalization would enhance. And I finally request you to please tell about your stall where we can connect to you.
Thank you so much. Thank you for these opportunities and your wishes. So we look forward to cater each and every one with our wonderful product and make this a beautiful eco-friendly community where we live in. So our stall number is C10. We are placed there. We invite all of you to come there, visit our stall, just know about the product, and we look forward to see you everyone there. Thank you so much, everyone.
Do we also have any, say, B2B Connect online, or how a seller could connect to you?
We have a marketing team, and we are having a website, www.ecolastic.in, where there is a display, and you can also purchase our products right away there in the online platform. And always you can contact us directly, and we are happy to help.
Thank you so much, Ravi Tejaji, to be
Thank
here.
you so much. Thank you.
And we wish you all the best.
Thank
and
you.
I would ask you to please come and take a picture with us. Thank you. With these podcast and one-to-one interaction, B2B interactions, I request Embelliso India to please come on dais so that we can have better interaction. After this interaction, we'll break for some time for lunch activity, and then we'll resume these B2B connects again. So I request all exhibitors and stall representative to contact FTCCI stall to book your slot for B2B interaction. Thank you. Hello everyone. Now we have one of the eminent player in market, Embelliso India. I welcome Shri Shyam Naik ji and his team members. I welcome you all, and I would request Shyam sir to please give brief introduction about your product and services, about your company endeavors.
Hello, I'm Rajneesh Agarwal. I'm managing the Embelliso business in India. So Embelliso, it's a French company, and we have set up a factory in India, in Bangalore, and we produce in India. We have developed most of the products and Indianized most of the components in India, and we produce temperature controlled packaging for pharmaceutical industries. So any sort of temperature controlled requirement by the pharma companies to distribute their products in India and across the globe, we help them to provide solutions starting from 1 liter to 3,500 liters and of any temperature range. So we have like from -80 to +25, any temperature range, we are ready to cater for the requirements of pharma companies.
That's really great. When we are talking about packaging and cold chain transportation, it is very important that the product should meet the compliances. So, sir, how do you see the product compliant in terms of sustainability, and how do you see that product is at par excellence?
So at Embelliso, we have our own dedicated team for research and development and a validation lab where 24 hours, our design team, they work for the development of all our solutions. So all our solutions are certified and validated for the performance. Now, as we are growing in terms of technology, so the buzzword of sustainability and carbon emission are very important. So Embellizo, it's a green company. So all the products, what we use is recyclable or reusable. We don't do anything or any harm for the environment. So all our products are recyclable. In terms of sustainability, we have a global network in more than 150 countries where all these boxes, when they are exported, we do collection with our 3PL partners. And after collection, we have standard SOPs, and then these boxes can be reused multiple times. And again, when the reuse system is coming for a passive solution, it is very difficult to get it back to India because of the custom process and all. So what we do is we don't get it back to the origin destination, but we use from the same destination where we do the collection. So that makes the entire process very simple. And also to track all these solutions, we have a cloud-based system, internal software where with a QR coding, and now we are of course going with RFID system and all, where we can track each packaging, each component of the packaging and how it performs and where it is. So that if during the transport or during multi-use, if any component is damaged, it can be replaced, and again it can be tracked through our system. So in terms of sustainability, Embellizo has all the products which are sustainable to the environment and no harm to the environment is given.
Wonderful, sir. As the name suggests, as it's a French company, what the title of this company means, Embellizo?
Embellizo, it's a French word. So it's a two word which is combined into one. Embel means packaging and iso means isothermal. So it's an isothermal packaging. So it's a around 32-year-old company. We are one of the oldest company in this passive cold chain packaging, and we were the first company to use polystyrene, extruded polystyrene. Everyone knows thermocol has been used in the cold chain packaging, but we were the first company to use extruded polystyrene as insulation material for all pharmaceutical shipments.
As we all know that polystyrene and these thermocols, what is the basic difference between all these two?
So any cold chain packaging, or if any cold room, any cold warehouse, how it works, or even like the buildings, like we are sitting in a high-tech building which is all AC, air conditioned. But how do we conserve the energy? So all this conservation is done through insulation. So what we use is a combination of a proper insulation and the energy inside the box, which comes through the ice packs. We call it briquettes because it is in HDPE bottles. So we use different level of insulation, starting from thermocol, which is the lowest level of insulation, and then we have polystyrene, we have polyurethane, and then we have the latest technology which is in vacuum panels. So when we see the performance of all these different insulation material, so as we grow up the ladder, means from thermocol to polystyrene and then from PU and vacuum panel, the insulation becomes better. And as the insulation becomes better, we can combine it with better energy, with water-based or phase change materials, and we can retain the energy inside the box for a longer period of time. For example, we have solution which can control the temperature of 228 or 1525, starting from 24 hours to even 240 hours, which is approximately 10 days, without any external energy. So it's a combination of insulation and the energy inside the box. So that's how we do the design and the validation process.
Great. So how do you see the vision of Embellizo India for next 5 to 10 years? What is your, say, business plan for expansion and to connect to Indian diaspora?
As till now, the journey of Embellizo India has been very good. We started very slow because it was a phase of education and awareness for our customers to make them understand what is good insulation and what is bad insulation. We started in India in 2015. The initial years was slow, but gradually as the customers built up the confidence with us, and now we see the improvement in the market. And in a way, thanks to COVID, that many of our customers and even the general public, now they understand the importance of the cold chain. Why a vaccine has to be kept in 2 to 8, why a medicine has to be maintained in a particular cold chain temperature. So that has enhanced the awareness and the education of everyone. And now we see Embolizo growing much faster and providing more customized solution to different pharmaceutical customers. We are also trying to get into special food business where there are some special food which, for example, chocolates or some special food materials or some items which are sent as samples, which needs a very specific temperature controlled requirement for shipments. So for the next 5 to 10 years, we see Embolizo growing in multiple folds and in other cities. Like today, when we produce in Bangalore, we have some stocks. We work with our channel partners in Hyderabad. So same way, we want to be in Visakhapatnam, Delhi, Ahmedabad, Mumbai, everywhere. And then we try to support, we try to customize solution and provide a solution to our customers. We are not here to sell a box. We work with our customer to provide a complete solution. And that is how it's a win-win situation for our company and our customers. And we hope the journey will be good together with our customers.
Thank you. Thank you so much, sir, for this wonderful explanation. And sustainability is very important, as sir told. The company is also taking care of the carbon footprints, because these days everything is to be decomposed and reused. 3 hours of R. So I request Shyam sir to please tell people where they can connect to you. Do we have any online connectivity, and where we can come at your stall? What's stall number, and who will be there to assist?
So we, first of all, I would like to thank FTCCI to provide us an opportunity to exhibit in this innovative technology event. We have a stall D1 and D2, and people can visit our stall. They are most welcome to visit our stall. Our people, salespeople are there, Mr. Shripal, Mr. Shyam, to explain about the products, and we will be happy to connect with the team to give them any customized solution they might need. We have a website, www.embolizo.com. You can visit our website, you can download our product details, you can even order from our website, and you can connect with our sales team through our website. And we have a sales team across the globe and also in India. We would be happy to connect with our customers and provide them whatever customized solution they need.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Shyam sir and his team members.
Thank you.
I request Shyam sir and team members to please come for a photographs.
Thank you.
Afternoon exhibitors. Now we have Pokarna Limited, a representative from Pokarna, Mr. Abhijit on dais. So I welcome Mr. Abhijit. Good afternoon, everyone. We have Mr. Abhijit. He is Business Development Manager from Pokarna Limited. And he is also representing Quanta Quartz, one of the sister concern of Pokarna Limited. So Abhijit sir, I would like to have your introduction and about your product so that people can understand what capacity and product range we do have with Quanta and Pokarna. And a brief introduction about your product range.
So I belong to Pokarna Group. So it's a sister company is Quanta Quartz. It was established in 2009. In first plant was established in Vizag, in Achitapuram, SEZ zone. And recently in 2020 we have launched second unit, that is Asia's largest quartz manufacturing plant. We manufacture premium quartz surfaces, which is used for kitchen countertop, interior wall cladding, vanity tops, and we have come up with sinks and basins as well. It is made up of completely quartz. Yeah, this is basically the introduction of our company and myself.
So how this quartz platform and quartz sinks, as this concept of developing quartz sinks is still new to Indian context. How do you see that it is having a say competitive advantage if we compare it with say steel tops and marble tops?
Yeah, basically this quad sinks are of completely with quads as we do complex as well. For when a client or a customer who selects one, we have more than 80 colors, like not 80, like more than 100 as well. So when the customer select a particular color, so as per the architecture requirement, they would be in need of the same color of sink as directed to the countertop. So we can produce counter. We, s- we mold the quads into a sink. We join those sink and countertop. It would be an integrated. So when it look for a dry kitchen, the aesthetics of the kitchen increases by just seeing from afar. Actually, it has lot of options, like when a client or an architect to explore.
Okay, that's really great. If we could know about the quality assessment and quality control measures at Quanta, so how do you say categorize the product on the level of say production cost or on the look or appeal or color? How do you diversify your product?
Our contra chords, we use Breton technology. Breton is basically Italian machinery which we have established. So we produce each and every quad surfaces in 93%, and 3% would be resin, and other 3% would be the pigment that is for the coloration. So when we start using the quads, so the substance or for a long run it is a sustainable product. So when we compare it to the other brands also, it's a very premium quad surfaces where for a premium kitchen, for a premium stone, for a premium client.
We often see that when we are using, we are using these resin-based platforms, they do have a limited shelf life. So how this is easy to clean the surface, and by the time if say resin pales out and your pigmentation becomes pale, so do we have any kind of say warranty on the product or the sustainability? How long the product would be on the best of the quality?
So when basically this quartz is an engineered stone and it is called as an artificial as well. So it has its own beautiness. So coming to the quality, so when if you see with a high amount of resin, so basically you will find a high amount of shine on the surface. We use when 3% of resin, the shine would be less. So when the client is using the kitchen, so when cleaning or everything, it does not absorb water or any, so the stain would not be formed on the surface. So if anything forms also, you can use some normal dishwashing gel just to remove it. It's a user-friendly product, and it's not just that it's very not that difficult to remove it. It's very easy.
Apart from say tabletops and countertops, what products are available for say wall cladding or somewhere for say ramps? Do we have products on that range as well?
Just I wanted to tell you about these applications. This is mainly used for kitchen countertops, interior wall cladding, and vanity tops. For side tables, for dining tables, we can use this.
How durable this resin manufactured quartz is? See, if we compare it with marble is too brittle and it is very difficult to clean the marble. So how the product is say too durable and easy to clean? How we can use the product for a longer life?
Yeah, it is completely depend upon our usage. When we compare a natural stone and with an artificial, both has its beauty. Where in artificial you get lot of designs. So this quartz which does not absorb water. It is less than 0.0003%. If any strain or something forms, as I told you, you can just use any cleaning agent. Just goes very easily and it's a user friendly. But we have some terms and conditions. I mean to say, there's a process of using it for a long run. For example, we should not place directly a heating vessel which is very heat and directly on the countertop. as our resin content is very less, so you may not find the stain immediately, but after using it regularly on a daily basis, you may find after 5 to 6 years. So instead of that, we suggest to go with the heating pads. For long run, it will be very good.
It's really great. So, do we have a long-term vision? How are we sustained in industry since many years? So, what is the company's vision for next 5 to 10 years?
So company's vision. So basically, in 2009, as I told you, it was established, and we are exporting the quad surfaces to Europe and America. From past 2 years, like from 3.5 years, we have established with IKEA, and by seeing the IKEA market, even the squads market got increased in domestic as well. So from past 2 years, we are deliberately doing we are connected with the premium kitchen players. So pan India. For next coming to 5 years, now I think India each and every years they are looking for quads. So we have more than 150, 100 plus colors. So as per the interior designer or architect's requirement or a kitchen player's requirement, we have that many of options.
That's really great that the Pokerna is also providing to IKEA and other premium platforms as well. So, what are other customers? I mean, your buyers for your resin products, quartz products, apart from IKEA?
So we have our dealers actually. Example, I'll take Hyderabad. So there is a premium kitchens like Val Cucini, Vineta Cucini, Sitting World, Elevatex, Hacker. These are German kitchen, Italian kitchens. So basically the minimum kitchen cost would be around more than 15 lakhs. So for a premium kitchen, automatically a customer would be looking for a premium countertop where Contra is a good fit out for them. So our USP is very different when we compare it with other brands. Our is a completely 360-degree solution and a hassle-free solution. Like we take measurements, we fabricate the stone at the factory, directly we come, we install and we go. So completely hassle-free process. I can tell you that they just give us an order, just every headache is of Contra. So to give a good service to the customer.
Thank you so much for this wonderful explanation about the quartz countertops. Apart from this, Mr. Abhijit also told about the comparative usage of marble and resin tops, what we manufacture through quartz, which is 97% of the surface top. So, sir, I would request you to please tell about your stall. How can a buyer or a seller could contact you?
So our stall is like located here. So for an architect or interior builder, so that would be useful for their cushion countertops or for a designer for an interior wall cladding. So we can just connect it there.
Do we also have any platform, online platform or a customer service body so that people can directly contact and take advices for their designing? Do we have an integrated solution for designers as well?
Yes, like in our website, we have more than like 100 plus of colors. If as per the requirement, if they select one stone, suppose I'll tell you iOS is a white color stone. So if they select, they can see the installed kitchen image. So when a designer just wanted to see how it looks, for him it is the best option on our website. So we are coming up with apps as well. We are working through artificial intelligence. So as I told you, we have sinks and basins. So for this top, if we install this basin, how it looks. So if the imagination works, so they can go through accordingly as per their requirement.
As we are using AI tools as well for the aesthetic look and feel, do we have any outlet or a showroom where people can come and walk in and can feel the aesthetic and ascertain that the product in their home is going to be beautiful?
Yeah, as we have dealers in Hyderabad, so in Banjara Hills and Jubilee Hills, you can visit to any other dealer. We have done our display with an integrated sink, with an installed kitchen, so customer can just see and experience it. So even in IKEA, we have done many displays. With coming to the integrated sinks and basins, they can visit to our dealers. So even it is listed in our website as well.
That's really great. Now I request Abhijit sir to take a photograph with us for, say, Instagram promotion. As you all know that, connecting and interacting with business owner is just not to have the business promotion or promotion of their product or services. It is also very important to know the intricacy and manufacturing process of any product. It gives the added advantage, and a solution if it is given by a business owner, that helps for the promotion of the product and market growth as well. So I request all business owners and exhibitors to please register and come on to DIAS to B2B Connect and to more elaborate about that product, so that people who are willing to join, who are willing to connect as a seller or a buyer, would be happy to have you on the DIAS. Thank you so much, Abhijit Ji. Please come.
Good afternoon. Welcome back from lunch. And we are now going to start the second round of interviews with one of our exhibitors, OpenTech. And I have Ms. Sridevi from OpenTech. She is the Vice President of Offshore Center India. So, ma'am, I would just want to ask first, how is your experience in this event and how you're liking it?
Yeah, I'm happy to be part of this prestigious industrial innovation and technology event organizing by FTCCI. Okay, here I understood that there are like-minded people who are into business and professionals. We are happy to meet everybody and knowing about them, their business, and having a chance to promote even our services. We are very happy in this.
Sure. So, why don't you tell me about yourself and your company? What do you do? What are the products that you are here for?
Yes. I'm working in OpenTech as a Vice President Offshore Center India. The company has been started in the year of 2018. We are a 4 years old company with a 126 employees, and our director is Narendra Anmolu. He is from US, and we do have centers at US, Canada, Middle East, and India.
Okay, great. So, I just want to understand you as you spoke about the product. So, how beneficial it is for your clients, and how do you differentiate your product from the other competitors in the market?
Yes, basically we are targeting a mid-sized business who nowadays after COVID, every business is looking to make it in online. Their presence, they are looking for online. So for them, actually, we are supporting with a reasonable prices by giving the good technology support, that is a Java and React. And whatever the technologies, basically the client is asking us, we are providing with a good pricing. Okay, and because we are into IT services and staffing services, we do have our bench resources. Even if any company unable to hire a full-time employee, we are providing a contract employees. It is for 1 month to 1 year service we are giving with the developers, by giving the developers in different technologies.
So as you said, you are into recruiting as well, and you have a good bench strength. And of course, as you see the market, there are a lot of layoffs, lot of insecurity about job, lot of companies also facing stability issues with their employees.
Yes.
So how do you think that is going, and how do you look the market in the near future?
Yes, I agree with you. There is a recession going on throughout the world. But we at OpenTech, we do have a multiple departments, which is IT sales and staffing services and US staffing, so that whoever our employees, we are taking care about their employment by giving the inter-department transfers, but we are not doing any layoff. We are protecting our employees by giving their employment as much as possible. Of course, the recession is there. Many companies are going with many layoffs. Hopefully, in very soon, the things will be normal.
Just a bit away from the topic, just wanted to have a good conversation here. So, the next thing I wanted to ask is, many people out there are like, as you said, that you are into IT services and you are retaining your employees and helping other companies retain there as well. And with that, you're also providing them employees on a contractual basis, right? So, the question here comes is like, today, like, there's a big gap between employability and like the skills that people have, right? So, and do you think that is one of the reasons these people who are being laid off are trying hard and still not able to find a good job or a relevant one? Do you think that becomes a challenge there?
Yes, of course. When we are working in IT, in a technology part, every time we have to update our skills basically. As per industry changes, now AI is very much needed for all the companies. So every time the developer has to update their skills. Even this is what we ask our employees as well, to update their skills, as well as we provide the training as well for our employees wherever required. That's
Right.
it.
That's great, actually. And searching about this, while doing this expo, I was reading a report somewhere that the digital economy of India is going to be around 1 trillion by 2027, 2028.
Yes.
So how do you think, where do you think the market is going? What is the future? Because AI and tech is just taking over everything. So how do you think that in the next 5 years or 10 years, where the world is going, and where do you stand? Where do you see your company going in the next 5 years or 10 years?
Yeah, it's a good question. Interesting question it is. Yes, definitely. Nowadays, after COVID, it's many days over. I haven't seen a hard cash in my hand. Wherever we go, we are doing the digital transactions. Okay, and of course, India is nowadays everybody. Even if you observe a small business owner as well, they are having the Paytm, Google, all these such kind of applications they are using for the money transfers instead of having a hard cash. Okay, so. And in this era, actually, we at OpenTech, okay, we are aiming to reach whatever the new technologies with a good revenues. Even we are trying our level best to increase our turnover by entering into the AI and digital currency, whatever the latest things we are also targeting. And hopefully we will be there very soon. Whatever we are targeting, we will reach very soon within these 5 years.
Sure, so that's great. And I see, recently there are a lot of AI being integrated to everything, obviously, right?
Yeah.
Even in motors area, in the solar area, because we have many exhibitors from that area domain
Yes.
here.
Yes.
And even the college is they are focusing too much on this subject to make them, to increase the employability part, to upskill their people. And even as we have a skill center, most of our skill programs are there are a lot of requirements from the companies also to upskill their employees in that area. So does OpenTech have any plans of coming there and helping them out in that domain or taking such kind of projects?
Yeah, definitely. Why not? Even we are looking to, as nowadays, ChatGPT is playing a major role in the IT and even AI. In fact, we started working on AI technology with some of our clients. Basically, it is into real estate. Nowadays, all the real estate people are looking for more to instant answers by using AI chatbot, and they want everything. Instead of they are looking, they don't like to lose their client, so that instant answers they are looking by using the AI. So we are working on 2 projects as of now with some of our real estate clients. That's right.
Sure. So
We are already there in AI technology.
Sure, so that's a wonderful thing. See, getting tech and AI in the convention industry, because there'll be people who will suffer more, say, after 5 years where the tech takes over. So getting there and helping them out is surely a good thing. So anything else you want to add to this conversation?
I don't think so anywhere, whatever the technologies are there, end of the day, the human should be there, any mission. End of the day, the human only should use it. If any bugs are there, the human only have to clear it, right? So I don't think so the employment will reduce, only the technology will change. That's it.
Sure. So is it safer to say that if you have any such concerns and you want tech and AI solutions to visit your G6 stall at a venue, is it correct to say? Are you looking for anything like that?
And of course, whatever you are saying, we are actually, I request all the stall owners, you please come and visit our G6 Open Tech Consultants Private Limited stall and please understand our services. And we are here to help all the smaller to higher side business people to support by making them into online.
Sure, sure. That was really great. A great conversation with you. And I wish you all the best and to your company.
Thank you so much.
Sure. So, shall we have a quick photograph?
Yes,
here?
please.
Sure. Thank
My team is there along with them. Yeah.
Viewers to My Star. Welcome viewers to My Startup TV. We are at the Industrial Innovation and Technology Expo 2023 organized by FTCCI in Hyderabad. This is the day 2 and we can already feel the buzz, we can hear the buzz here. I think it started off with on a great note on day 1. Today I have with me Avinash Challa, who's the founder CEO of Cube IoT. And let's understand, they put one of the stalls here and let's understand what their business into. They're doing some amazing products with a cutting edge technology, state of art. So let's talk to them and understand what their company is into and what kind of product they're building and how they're going to revolutionize the construction of the real estate industry with it. Avinash, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much.
So Avinash, let's start by understanding you itself. Avinash, as a founder, CEO of the company, tell us something about you.
See, my name is Avinash, as sir is introducing me. I'm very much amazed to see the outstanding response what we are getting in our FTCCI stall, which we have placed just nearby the stage. And see, I started my journey into entrepreneurship in 2006, when one day I got stuck in an elevator for about 2 hours. And then I have realized that if there is any company which can give instant service within 1 or 2 hours, it would be very helpful. Then I found that there is no company such. Then I started a lift maintenance company in 2006-7, and then later on, immediately within 6 to 7 months, I have realized that having maintenance company is not just enough until and unless it is your elevator. So our first product is Cube elevators. We started our journey with that, and in Hyderabad we have installed so many elevators, which are hydraulic home lifts, which are electric traction elevators, machine room lifts, machine room less elevators, screw based elevators, rack and pinion lifts, goods elevators. You name any type of elevator, we are into manufacturing of different types of elevators. And starting from 2 passenger up to about 50 passenger, we can provide elevators with. And we started this whole journey by so our first product is actually elevators. For about 10 years, we we supplied elevators, and then in 2017 we have named the whole organization as Cube IoT, which stands for Internet of Things. So because with the latest innovation and technology which is developing across the globe, we thought we should bring it to our company, to our country, and explore new opportunities, export our products across the globe with the latest smart elevators. So we have made our elevator, which is we made it a voice operated elevator. You can operate the elevator with your mobile, and the panels, earlier you have a regular stainless steel panels. We have changed those panels and integrated them with the new touch panels technology. So then with the new item to the cart of touch panels, we started supplying touch panels to homes as well, apart from elevators. So our Cube IoT, apart from elevators, as we have entered into touch panel manufacturing, so you can replace all your old switchboards with the latest 100% reusable with 100% reusable plastic. You can have a beautiful touch panel with your family photo or a beautiful scenery of Mona Lisa. So like if you look at constructions, generally you will observe all the button switches are hidden to one of the corners. Now with this technology available, you can have a proper switchboard. It can be center of the hall as a beautiful photo frame, and it can have touch switches also. So with Internet of Things, We have elevators, we have touch switches which are integrated with Alexa and your mobile or Google Home, voice control, and we have switchable glasses as well.
That's interesting. A big range of, or huge range of products that you're doing, and within elevators, you kind of different varieties which can be customized based on customer requirement. Am I understand it? So, we regularly see paper ads and TV ads coming up where people are trying to say, promoting home elevators. Where do you see the market today? What is the size of the market, and where do you see it's going in coming time?
See, home elevators has a huge scope. Example, if you just think about, Hyderabad, Hyderabad is a growing city. You go to GHMC and get the stats of how many elevators or how many buildings are getting constructed in a month. We came to know with a proper analysis. I'll tell you how we have done that analysis, but we came to know about 3,000 homes are getting constructed and getting handed over every month in and around Hyderabad, that is in our Telangana state. So, out of which 10% are apartments, rest all are independent houses. If it is an independent house, if it is more than a floor, ground plus 2 floors, if you don't have an elevator inside your building, the second floor is going to become basically no one is going to use that. It will become a storeroom. So people are opting for this new technology of home elevators in almost every house, because now in especially Hyderabad you can see per SFT cost in a villa is costing about 8,000 rupees. Imagine your second and third floors in a villa are not utilized at all. So you are at loss of money, right? And elevator is only a product in which it adds value to a building. Imagine a apartment, ground plus 3 floors without an elevator, each flat would cost about 30 lakh rupees. If you have an elevator, each flat would cost about 40 lakh rupees.
So elevators are value add to your house, even if it's an independent villa, right? Absolutely. So the obvious question is, around safety of the of these elevators, because regular maintenance would be required in home, domestic. Maintenance is usually ignored as compared to in gated communities, let us say flats where there is a maintenance corpus, people spend money on maintenance required. Whereas in a domestic one, probably people would not spend so much. So safety, is that something would be of a concern?
When coming to elevators, all across the globe, there are some safety standards. And in our country, you have BIS standards. So any installation company should follow all these guidelines of elevator standards which are already there. However, in some states it is mandated. In our state, it is yet to be mandated. So for now, we have safety standards, but there are no rules by the government.
What my question was, if you see, maintenance is not on the priority list, when it comes to domestic household, right? If somebody was to ignore that, would that be a safety concern for a domestic or a home lift?
Absolutely. See, for elevator, just like a vehicle, elevator is vertical transportation, right? So it should have all the safeties and the maintenance should be done regularly. If anyone ignores safety, then it may cause any kind of accident. So that is the reason government should have some mandate rules on to how a lift should be installed, who should install the lift. Like in all other states like Karnataka and Tamil Nadu, Maharashtra, Delhi, you have certain rules. If someone doesn't follow the rule, there is penalty. Telangana government also it formed a Lift Act, but it is yet to be implemented. Hopefully, after these elections, we'll get Lift Act as well. So, yeah. So elevators require regular maintenance for sure, and you cannot ignore on it.
So, Indian market is very price conscious market, right? So, if somebody wants to know what does it cost to have a 2-man lift or a 4-man lift, how would you give a costing? Is it per square feet? How does it work?
Elevators, so sometimes we get calls asking for, sir, do I get elevator for a lakh rupee? Okay, so no, you will not get an elevator for a lakh rupee. Elevators as of now are little expensive, especially in Indian market. If you see, most of the parts we are importing. Manufacturing setups needs to come in our country. So as of now, few parts are imported. So especially home lifts are very expensive. The starting range of a home lift starts from about 6 lakh rupees. with a manual door elevator. If it is a hydraulic lift which has no pit requirement and no headroom requirement, it costs about 6 lakh rupees. And generally, if the size is small, the lift cost is more. Why? Because if it is a standard 6-passenger elevator, you have more apartments which are using the same standard 6-passenger elevator. So the cost is average, because all the parts which we buy for a 6-passenger elevators are standardized most of the time. Whereas in a 2-passenger elevator, because there is a lot of customization which needs to be done, the cost is, as of now, it is on higher side. But hopefully in coming years, India will have better manufacturing facilities, and we are also planning to expand our units and manufacture elevator equipments in Hyderabad, so making the cost on lower end.
That was my next question actually, that you as a innovation company, would Cube IT going to get into manufacturing of some of the parts that you're importing? You already answered that. So what I would like to know is, if you are planning to get into that, what is the size of the market for that particular part, if you could talk about?
See, basically it's a very simple calculation. Like in India, there are more than 12,000 lift installation companies. Johnson, Schindler, Tyson, Mitsubishi, Kone are our competitors who are multinational companies. We have also supplied lifts to UAE and Mauritius. Whole world is looking at Indian market because there is rapid growth in construction industry over here, and the market size is so huge. Like each elevator would cost about, on an average, 5 lakh rupees, and if you just multiply 5 lakhs with about 3,000 elevators just in Telangana and Andhra, just multiply with 20 states at least. So the market is about 3,000 crores market is there for elevators per month. So the business is so huge. But once if we have regulations like how you have in other countries, then the entire industry will be streamlined. As of now, the industry is unorganized. We are also waiting for for one rule across the country, so that an elevator company in Hyderabad can, as of now, can't install lifts in Bangalore, because again you should take license in Bangalore. But imagine you have a single rule across the country, so we'll have better opportunities throughout the country. But
And you get a better market place.
yes, but as of now, once we become a manufacturer, currently we are OEM, we manufacture few parts, rest parts, as I have mentioned, we are importing from other states and other countries. So manufacturers has a better opportunity, because supply of goods anyone can do. But installation of lift is regulated and there is a license system in it.
Now coming to the other products that Cube IoT do, I know you are into specialized doors, into windows. So if you could talk about architectural lighting, if you could talk about that as well.
See, now you understood that we are manufacturing elevator cabins, right? When we can manufacture an elevator cabin with a CNC machine, with the same machine we can also manufacture a door and a window. So basically we are currently using Tata steel with galvanized iron and manufacturing beautiful wooden finished steel doors. And also we have manufacturing windows with composite panel. To talk about advantages of wooden finished steel door first, in our country most of us like that wooden finish, right? Over here also you can see wooden finished tables here and all. So when people like wooden finish, but each door, if you need to manufacture, you need to cut down 2 trees. So whole planet is conscious about how it is with global warming, how it is going to affect our planet and all. So to save the planet also, there should be some new regulations. And more importantly, advantages for a customer who buys a steel door compared with a wooden door is, wooden door, it changes size with the weather conditions. If it is a rainy season, this is a rainy season we have entered, right? You can also see in your home that some doors will keep getting stuck. But whereas in steel door, it is always the same door what you will have. And imagine that you have a wooden door and you use it for about 20 years. Okay, then you will scrap it out. You will not get anything, right? Whereas in case of a steel door, even if you scrap it after some time, Tata says that their steel will not get rust for about 50 years at least. But even if you just think about it, after 20 years, if you need to change these doors with the new doors, even if you scrap it, the steel rate will always go high and you will get back whatever investment you have done. So we are giving customer, if you Tata has their own product called Tata Pravesh. Now we are doing cube steel doors and windows, and we are associated with a manufacturer called Axis, who has a manufacturing setup in Hyderabad itself. So our cube steel doors have the speciality of the customization. Generally, whatever size you want, even for your existing house, if you want to replace the doors, or if it is a school, if it is a hospital, if it is a shopping mall, whatever custom sizes requirement you have, just like how we are customizing our elevators to the required size, we are customizing doors and also windows to the requirement of the client. And generally we take about 30 days to deliver our steel doors and windows, whereas for elevators we take about 90 days to install the elevator. Coming to our windows come with composite material. Like the window frame is made out of galvanized iron, and it has inbuilt grill. If you are going for UPVC or any other material, you need to go for a grill on top of the window, which may look very ugly, because you need to get it fabricated from outside and you need to get it fixed on top of the window. Whereas when you look at our window, it has inbuilt grill facility, and the grill is also made out of galvanized iron. So you have a galvanized iron grill, galvanized iron door frame, and openable windows and sliding windows which are made out of aluminium. And if you want a mesh to it, we have stainless steel option, galvanized iron option, we have fixed meshes, sliding meshes, and also roll-on meshes. So we have multiple options in window segment as well.
That's impressive range of products. Also, one advantage is with your iron doors and windows, wherever there are a problem of termite, this can, you save that. So, now coming to the event itself, how's been the experience at Expo? What are your thoughts?
See, I got amazing connects over here. This event is outstanding. Mr. Varun, who is joint director here, he has helped us a lot. Mr. Kiran, who has actually introduced us to FTCCI, was so cordial. So it is happening in a very good way. See, I came to meet you also here. And yesterday, there was a team from Vietnam who said that they'll help us in exporting our products to Vietnam. So I met our energy minister. I told him about Lift Act, and he said that he'll also help us and our industry as well.
Well, many congratulations and all the best to you in your future. And I hope your Vietnam export business starts off.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Much. Thank you, sir.
Now we have on dais Dr. Kiran and Dr. Raghvaya from VNR Vigyan Jyoti Institute of Engineering and Technology. As this exhibition is also accompanied by innovators, so it is very important to have on dais those who inspire innovators, those who incubate these innovations and technologies. I would like to have brief introduction about your institute and what endeavors you are doing to take up incubatees, and what is the foundation structure there, and how it is helping students and incubatees to come up with their product and prototypes. They are also exhibiting their prototypes here, developed and conceptualized by their incubatees. So I warmly welcome Dr. Raghvaya and Dr. Kiran to please detail about their institute and endeavors. Thank you.
Thank you. So we are a 27-year-old institution. So we have established VNR Vigyana Jyoti Institute of Engineering and Technology as an engineering institution. Was established in 1995 and is run by the not-for-profit society Vigyana Jyoti, which is the brainchild and the effort of various entrepreneurs, philanthropists, and industrialists. So that is actually why we have that imbibed within us, that we have to also give back to the society. So VJ Hub is the incubator. Vigyana Jyoti Foundation for Entrepreneurial Excellence is the formal name. We go by the common moniker VJ Hub. And I am the manager of the VJ Hub also, where we have about 20 incubatees, startups right now, out of which 4 of us are our students. So we develop studentpreneurs. I'll get to you in a bit as to how we do that. And 5 of us are our alumni, and the others are outsiders, and there is also one faculty startup. So we support both studentpreneurs, alumni that come back, giving back by the alumni is also supported. So we also provide seed fund through Vijnana Jyoti for our internal stakeholders, that is students, faculty or alumni. And that is how we support. And these startups so hire students from among our students, hire our students as their interns to develop prototypes, to develop their products and such. Since we are one of the very highly ranked institutions, engineering institutions, startups are also assured that they can get good quality students who can actually work. In fact, some of the prototypes that we have developed here, demonstrated here, were developed by students of first year and second year. So unlike most other institutions, our prima forte is also that even first years and second year students are encouraged to work in innovation and incubation. Incidentally, I also teach innovation, design thinking and entrepreneurship. Design thinking is a mandatory course that we have in engineering. We were one of the forerunners in these regions where we started giving it as a mandatory, multidisciplinary, team-based, gender-diverse, project-based course that students go through in their first year. Right from first year. So they have this acumen, they develop this acumen to think differently and to think in terms of society and problems in the society. So that's how we have that. We have 6 products here that we are displaying right now, which include, one is a hybrid electric vehicle which can run both on petrol or electricity. That was done in-house, retrofit on a bike that is available in the market. There is an electric bike, a cycle, which has a range of 40 kilometers and a maximum speed of 25 kilometers, where people can effortlessly drive that. So one person's payload is definitely accepted, and right now it's in prototype stage. We want to also be developing it so that we also have delivery companies, cloud kitchens use that. In fact, thanks to this iTex platform, we had one cloud kitchen startup actually come and ask about it, particularly, that they wanted a sustainable mobility solution for their startup. So I'm glad we could cater to some people like that. And then we also have technology-based solutions such as AI-based detection of, the ultrasound images, classification of ultrasound images of the baby in the mother's womb, and see if there is any issue that comes up, and also predict what kind of issues may crop up and how doctors can actually take action to avoid such complications in pregnancy and childbirth. And we also have one instrument, a musical instrument that is actually run on a laser-based instrument. So it's a simple obstacle detection thing, but it actually plays music, a synthesized sound of either piano or drums, and you can generate music. So instead of carrying a whole harp that is large, you can actually use that to generate music. And we also have a footstep power generation using piezoelectricity, and also organic water dispenser. So we we collect water and make it potable organically on tabletop. And that is also that we are also trying to do it at a very low cost, and ultimately getting it to less than 20 pies per liter. So that's also at prototype stage right now. So all these prototypes are available in our stall here at iTex. So I hope that answers the question. And I really thank FTCCI and iTex for this opportunity where we can network and students get inspired. In fact, I was talking to some students. So when they go around these stalls, they also get inspired by what they see here. So thank you for that.
Thank you so much, sir. Now I have a small question to Dr. Raghvaya. To developing all these incubation centers, scaling them up, giving them the boost with seed funding and through venture capitalists. What is the philosophy of VNR Institute? How we are looking VNR Institute, say, in 5 years or 10 years? So what is your overall philosophy and vision for your institute?
Yeah, Vijnana Jyoti Society started in 1991 with a motto to give back something, whatever our owners earned from the society, they want to give back to the society. In that motto, they have started a non-profit organization. It is a really non-profit organization. How? It is whatever the fees generated in the colleges or schools, whatever they are running, so they will spend there itself. And one more highlight is, they will pay the fees for their grandchildren or their daughters or sons, whoever study there, they pay the fees. Unlike other owners, they won't miss that. So they will pay that. And whatever generated, they will spend on that college. And whatever the students, if they ask something, so they will give immediately by justification. That as a teacher, we have to justify that idea it is feasible or not. Then they can give. There is no limit for that spending. And all are industrialists. So they know that pros and cons of the concept. So they will accept it almost. And one more common thing is your past presidents. 3 members are our members now. Okay. So they know everything. So they encourage us a lot. They encourage us a lot to do something new because they want to see the college or institution as a separate from the other institution which run commercially. So for that they always encourage us to do something new. Okay, in future we want to go as a university and do more research so that there won't be any restrictions on from JNTU or some other common bodies. So in 5 to 6 years you can see us as one of the great university. Okay.
Add a couple of things to that. Like Dr. Raghavaiah sir said, we actually run educational institutions right from primary school all the way to PhD. We are also one of the first and the only institution where we have PhD candidates assigned to us by AICTE through the National Doctoral Fellowship Scheme. So because we already maintain that quality, we are not really competing with any institution here, but we are competing with ourselves, our past selves, and that competition is also competitive, qualitative, not really quantitative in terms of what ranks we get or anything. So that vision that we get from the leaders, like Sir said, is really what keeps us going also.
That is really wonderful. So thank you so much, sir, to be part of this exhibition. And we hope that together with FTCCI College and would come on to the category of university. And we wish all the best. And for future collaboration as well, FTCCI is also facilitating incubatees. We are also conducting boot camps. So together we can get the leverage out of it. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you for the support too. Thanks for calling.
To invite Mr. Srinivas Loya, a marketing head, Fortune Art. Fortune Art. So as you all are aware that we are into innovation and technology, lightning is also a part of innovation and few things are coming up. Better AI, better tools to control lightning, IoT devices, and most of these prominent devices, either they are AI based or IoT based, they need innovation. And as the technology is changing, business methods and their marketing strategies are also getting changed day by day. I would like to have small introduction about company and how the company is too competitive. Your sector is already too competitive. So how you are leveraging through your product categorization?
Hello. Good evening. I'm Srinivas Loya from Fortune Art LED Lighting Private Limited. Thank you, sir, first of all, for giving us this wonderful opportunity. I think that by this opportunity, we can create awareness about our product, but not only our product, and many people they can know what is presently technology going in the market and what are the challenges and what we need to change in order to be in the market. First, creating a product and selling is one part, and again sustaining in the market, like doing regular development, doing regular competition is another part of the market. So for that, and next we have started our journey from 40 years. Earlier we were into trading, but from past 20 years we are into manufacturing. So we are into LEDs and cables. और क्या बताएं सर आप?
What is your marketing strategy and how people can connect to you, and what would be the USP if somebody is going to connect with you and want to become a seller or a distributor of your product?
Sir, first of all, our product is Make in India product. We have our own manufacturing in Gundla Pochampally, that is near Medchal. and next we trust on quality. That is our main USP, and we see that which are the big industries, pharma companies, construction companies, they should they believe on quality. Next, they believe on the what we are giving the service. So these two are our USP. First is the price and quality, and next is the service.
So how one could become a part of your business? How could they reach to your, say, distributor? How can they, do you have any online platform, or also you are selling products on B2B platform online or through your channels?
Sir, actually, we have B2B, we have B2C, but in order we have three sections. First is the dealer section, and next we are from industrialist, like that is from B2C, and we have online platform also. But in order to be our distributor dealer, one can reach our office, or we have our marketing team. So many people will just visit the client and explain about our product services. Then he or she can be part of our team.
Now I request Srinivas ji to please tell about his stall, where it is, and how can we reach to your stall.
Yeah, our stall is A6 and A7. It is at the entrance. It's a very good opportunity, first of all. It is a very good.
Thank you so much, Srinivas ji, to be a part of this exhibition. And we wish all the best and a good future in sales and marketing. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Now we have Mr. Ravi Chandravi from ATN Global. This company is in IoT, Internet of Things. And Mr. Ravi would be speaking more about the market challenges and what new technologies are coming through IoT. And what are the challenges when we see that most of the company and electronic segment now coming into IoT and AI-based equipment. So how do you see future for next 5 to 10 years? Most of the companies now are coming from, say, B2B to B2C. And the compliances and handling through app-based or through internet, it's becoming more easier. So do you see that there is a hurdle while companies are coming to implement IoT, but on the other side, retailers and consumers who are going to use, they can also install all these things. So do you see there is a potential for B2B development, or your strategy should be from B2C only? Please, sir.
Thank you so much. It's a good question. IoT is probably very widely used technology, and it has been in existence. Now it is in limelight, and we have got the real potential of it right now. In terms of companies, it is actually able to change the business models, the way we do business at all. So in IoT space, the kind of challenges most of them face is all about track and trace, the visibility into their operations, and how do they get this data. So to sum it up, data is a challenge. So what we have been doing is closely looking at this digital transformation space. And we as a company, we have come up with, within IoT, Internet of Things, right? So we came up with things. And we wanted to make everyday use things smarter. So for instance, we've got industrial product line, which comprises a helmet with a couple of sensors integrated into that. And we've got a pallet, which is a standard use case in most of the supply chains. So we've got a sensor inside that. We've got a pallet, so crate, and a packaging, a regular carton box with a RFID sensor inside it. So all these things, our goal is to make life simple for digital transformation purpose. So most of these digital transformation, like I said, data is important. So without any dependency on humans, the data is automatically getting pushed to your system. So this will enable transformation faster. So to answer your question on how we see the market going forward, we see tremendous amount of potential in terms of growth. the speed at which companies will deliver their products, and equally competitive market. So it's not about is it an option for the companies to go digital? No, it will become mandatory. Yeah. So to sum it up, it's a great opportunity for all the companies in the space.
Next question is, hello. My next question is how this IoT things could be beneficial. What are the product ranges? What are different categories you do provide for industrial automation? Is it only about the IoT or industrial automation, or some other components of machine learning is also involved in your product?
Yeah, we primarily focus on making our the things, like I mentioned. We are purely focusing completely on things. Because if you look at the challenge, it is just like our FASTag. Assume one FASTag doesn't work. There is a monetary loss. Likewise, if my one pallet is not read, there is a significant impact in your system. So your ERP data goes wrong, your analytics will go wrong, your prediction will go wrong, your AI will go wrong. In short, we are the source of the true data. So the data source should be authentic. So what we are doing is completely focused on making these things reliable. And we are collaborating with the rest of the ecosystem. Like there are excellent engineering houses who are specialized in these supply chain softwares, analytics, AI models. So what we want to do is play our part of the role, coming up with IoT things, and then enable the ecosystem from our end. So likewise, we got the consumer product line also. So we are trying to cater to consumer side, again, using the IoT space, creating things.
So as one industry, for an example, if I am representing any industry, so from which industry I should be from so that you can provide me a solution? My first question. And what benefit or added advantage I would have after using these IoT products?
Let me share a case study. We are currently a customer who is using our smart helmet, safety helmet, which is primarily for the workers. The way we have solved their problem is there are more than 1,000 workers moving in and out of a facility. So challenge A is their attendance system. So there cannot be manual way of tracking. So this IoT will help in tracking their attendance and obviously linked to their commercials. And then there might be a situation where there is a blast happening inside a tunnel and you would want to know how many people are inside and how many are outside. The earlier system, someone needs to manually check. Now, using this helmet, you clearly know how many people are inside, how many are outside. The dashboard can give you an alert if there is some workflow initiated. And not just this thing, there is a worker who is fallen and there is a fall detection, then there is no movement in the person. You can trigger an alert. Actually, these technologies are available for a while now. It's just the use of it and the use cases. So there is, it's mind-boggling the way people are coming up with use cases. So what we were able to cater is a small segment of it, and we look forward to being active with more partners and then help out with different things. So this is one of the use case, and we've got a lot of use cases around supply chain space, movement of people on the warehouse floor, movement of their MHEs. So a lot of things happening actually industry.
It is really insightful. How can I, as an industry member, could connect to you? Do we have any online platform or say a one-point system to contact you for say service delivery and implementation of any project? How do you pitch in?
Absolutely, you can reach out to us directly, and we got online presence as well. ATN Global is pretty much known, and we have also got a very strong partner network across. So we are very much accessible, and since we are based in Hyderabad, our connects within the RFID space has been pretty comfortable that way. So very much, we can directly reach out to us. We'll be happy to assist and come up with a plan together.
That's really wonderful. It was very insightful, and Raviji has talked about data redundancy, the challenges, and IoT prosperity in future. How these things can be leveraged for a better business model. Thank you so much, sir, to be the part of exhibition, and we hope that this exhibition should get more exposure and customer.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for FTCCI for such a wonderful organization. It's not just an event, but it's some kind of a very vibrant atmosphere that you guys have created. I appreciate your efforts, and thank you so much for giving this opportunity to be on the stage with you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, sir.
Now we have Mr. Kaustubh from Jars Safety. Hi, Kaustubh.
Hi.
So Kaustubh, I first of all wanted to understand about your business, and if you can give me a small introduction about you, your business, what your product is.
Great. So my name is Kaustubh. I'm one of the founders at Jars Safety. We have products where we're trying to bring more innovations into the safety industry, industrial safety industry. Industrial safety is quite boring, something that people don't like much. These are products that people consider as a necessary evil. So we're trying to see how we can make safety products desirable, something that people like and actually ask for it. One of our first product is actually a helmet, which has integrated air conditioning inside it. So helmets is something, it's a household word, but nobody in the world likes wearing a helmet. People sweat a lot, people are uncomfortable using it. So we thought, why not put an AC into it to see if people feel more comfortable. That's one part of it. Now we're coming up with a lot of IoT solutions built on these helmets for primary industrial applications. That's what we do.
Right. So AC helmets you spoke about, right? What is there for us bikers?
Hopefully, right now we are moving away from an integrated system to a system where everything is modular and attachable to different systems. So probably in the next 6 months, we'll be launching a AC that's completely detachable and you can hold it in your hand. So you can fit that into a industrial hard hat, you can fit that into a bike helmet, or probably just hold it on your hand and cool your face as well. So it's a small AC that fits into your hand. That's what we are coming up with. Hopefully we'll trying to work with some bike helmet manufacturers who can fit this into the helmet, and you'll have a good riding experience there as well.
Right. So as you spoke about safety, my understanding for safety is very limited, as I believe with most of our people out there, because safety is something that, like, especially when we talk about equipments, not a normal safety thing that we take care of ourselves. But when you talk about the equipments, we are not well educated on that, to be very honest. And also, as you said, it is boring. And it is something we never care about. It's like, okay, unless and until we are in that industry. So can you educate us more about what exactly other safety equipments are, or as it says that Jars innovations, right? Not just safety, right? So what is the new thing that we can integrate? Because the world is moving towards tech and AI and all, right? And it being a software, how it can be used in hardware to improve the safety and functioning of our industries and other segments, be it in real estate, be it in manufacturing. So a lot of scope that is out there. So I would like to understand that from you.
That's really a great question, because that's exactly what we're working on. Industry 4.0, that's the digitization of factories, is happening at a tremendous pace. Now, the problem with that is that you're replacing a lot of humans with machines, but a lot of machines also come with safety issues. So what if two machines collide with each other? Then what if a machine collides with a person? And what if the machine is misbehaving and not listening to the person? Now, the biggest advantage with helmets per se is that the sensory organs of the human being which are used to control or monitor a machine are all on the head. That's the eyes, mouth, nose, ears. If you want to hear, listen, see something, it's all on the head. So we're trying to convert the helmet into a platform where you can mount a lot of devices. These devices can be used to control and monitor Industry 4.0 machinery. So that's the entire concept here. And a lot of AI/ML technologies are also coming up. Right now we're working on a attachment which is a camera onto a helmet. So if a supervisor in the construction industry, for example, I can give you a very simple use case. Imagine a big foundation being built up or a big, very large roof being built up, and concrete is being poured. As concrete dries, the color of the concrete changes. This is very difficult for the naked eye to detect on how much the color has changed, but it's very easy for the camera with the AI model backed up to detect how much the concrete has dried. Is it at 80%, 70%, 100%? And within a large site, if some parts of the concrete slab is drying slower than the other parts, it means that there's air bubbles inside it and it's a risk of a potential collapse at that region. So these things happen automatically in the background while the supervisor is just wearing a helmet and going on with his or her job. And everything is happening in the background, detecting that this might be an error, this might be a risk. There's a wrong brick placed in the wrong place. There's a wrong distance between these two pillars, which is not matching with the plan. Can the supervisor please check? So such systems are also safety because that might lead to a catastrophic collapse of the entire building. So these are the software technologies we're developing using camera technologies on helmets.
Right. So as far as I understand, this safety market, the industry that we're talking about, is a very old school brick and mortar industry, right? And not only this, another industry that I can relate this to is the medical industries where the stethoscope is never changed since decades, the same thing, or the variables in the same industry, right? And you are into manufacturing and construction industry that you are helping them with. How are you seeing this industry grow and evolve in the next, say, 5-7 years? And where do you see yourself with that? How big is the market, basically?
In our research, so early on we thought the bigger market is India. As a naive young entrepreneur, we always thought the market is India because we have 140 crore people here. We have construction of roads and highways and railways at an amazing pace. It's not happening anywhere in the world. We have manufacturing coming to India from China. But unfortunately, what's missing in all of this is the culture of safety, which is lacking everywhere in the country. So the market for safety goods in India is still a bit low compared to the West, that's Europe, Australia, or anywhere else. So the market still exists abroad. When you're talking about a brick and mortar or the old-fashioned safety industry, that is primarily in India. When you're talking about the export market, those markets are much more evolved, where new technologies are quite easily adopted, and that's where we are focusing right now. And when you talk about the future of this safety, one good thing is that the cultural change for safety in India is coming very soon. So right now, as per the industry experts and wherever our associations for industry safety are, we see that the market is about 1/38 of the size that it actually should be. So we're right now at about $1 to $1.5 billion, but the actual size, if you compare it to the number of people here, number of projects going on, it should be around $30 to $40 billion. So it might not reach that, but it should at least double or triple in the next 5 years. So that's very exciting about the Indian market, but still the market size as an absolute number still remains abroad, not India.
Sure. So talking about such a big market share, I wish you get a good fraction of that in the coming years. And as you said, as a naive entrepreneur, right? I myself have tried entrepreneurship in the past. So what do you think you actually require as a young entrepreneur trying to build a brand and trying to upscale yourself? So what is the major requirement that you have at this time?
In my opinion, is perseverance. Just push. But one other thing which we did a mistake on, and I would suggest not others to do it, is you really need to understand the use cases first. Technology comes second. Unless you understand the user, technology means nothing. So to understand the user, it should either be a product that you use it yourself, or you must have the domain knowledge of that industry. So that is where we have created a lot of products which actually had no applications. But then slowly we realized that these are some issues that we would have to work with consultants, we would have to work with industry experts to see what the actual ground situation is, and then see if our technology fits into that problem and if our technology can solve it. Technology to the problem is not the way to go. From the problem to the solution, technology is the way to go, always. That's the learning.
Right. So as they always say, business starts with a pain point. So that's the perfect thing. So talking about foreign exports business, as you spoke. So yesterday we had a Vietnam delegation. So did you happen to meet them? What is the feedback on that?
Unfortunately, I was out of town yesterday, so I was not here. But delegations, we work with FTCCI and FICCI before. Delegations is always helpful in understanding what innovations are happening there and what market is there. And if we can probably sell their products in India and vice versa as well. They're always helpful in general, yes.
Sure. So there are 3 international stalls also. I hope you had a chance to visit them.
Yes, I will visit them right now. I did see a few stalls, but I have not gone to all of them. Definitely, I'll do that.
Right, because they are very keen on these kind of industries. I spoke to them in the morning, and they requested us to connect with some of the young entrepreneurs because they really want this export and import thing to happen. So that is it from my side. Any message that you want to give to the audience or to the camera? Anything you want to speak?
No, thank you for taking this time out, and this is a wonderful exhibition. I hope it happens every year, and anybody who's watching this, if you have missed it this year, please do visit it next year. It's a wonderful exhibition with a lot of stalls and a lot of innovation that you would like, really. And we would also have the stall every year. Please do visit us, definitely.
So what's your stall number?
Our stall number is A1, actually.
A1. So anyone who's from the construction industry or from the manufacturing industry who is keen towards safety equipments or the tech, please do visit A1. This is Jarsh Innovations Private Limited. Please do visit them and they'll be happy to help. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Welcome viewers. Welcome viewers to My Startup TV. We are at the Industrial Innovation and Technology Expo 2023 organized by FTCCI, and we're on day 2. I have with me guests who are local Hyderabadi entrepreneurs. Afzal, who's SM Afzal, who's the founder of the company, and his partner, Mr. Mateen. They are also the sponsor for the event, and the company goes by Standard Kitchen Ready to Eat Food. Let's understand what the company does, what kind of food product they make, and how has been their experience being part of the expo. नमस्कार, सलाम अलैकुम, ईद मुबारक आप दोनों को.
आपको भी ईद मुबारक सर.
So, अफजल जी, जो स्टैंडर्ड फूड रेडी टू ईट की बात कर रहे हैं हम जी, अभी एक नया चैन आ चुका है जिसमें रेडी टू ईट फूड को लेकर काफ़ी डिमांड है. तो आप पहले उसके बारे में बताना चाहेंगे कि आपका जो पहले आप कुछ अपने प्रोडक्ट्स के बारे में बताएं कि किस तरह के प्रोडक्ट्स आप बनाते हैं.
सर देखिए, ये स्टैंडर्ड किचन रेडी टू ईट फूड प्रोडक्ट,
हाँ सर,
रेडी टू ईट फूड प्रोडक्ट जो है वेज और नॉन वेज में है. बट और भी कंपनीज़ रेडी टू ईट फूड प्रोडक्ट के बहुत सारी कंपनीज़ है, बट हमने जो है नॉन वेज में ज़्यादा काम किया है. 100+ से ज़्यादा हम लोग नॉन वेज में प्रोडक्ट किया है. तो जो लोग बिज़ी लाइफ है, जिसकी लाइफ बिज़ी है, जो अचानक अगर कोई गेस्ट आ जाते हैं या कोई इश्यूज़ हो जाते हैं, तब हमारा फूड जो है बिल्कुल 2 या 3 मिनट में आप सर्व कर सकते हैं.
और आजकल तो वैसे भी स्विगी और जोमेटो का ज़माना है जिसमें आदमी के पास इतना टाइम नहीं है कि मतलब बनाएं, तो ऑर्डर कर लेते हैं. पर आप कह रहे हैं कि आप उससे बेहतर ये कि
उससे बेहतर इसलिए है सर क्योंकि आजकल हेल्थ इश्यूज़ बहुत है. तो हमारे प्रोडक्ट में जो है ना, हेल्थ को नज़र में रखते हुए इसको स्टरलाइज करते हैं हम लोग, और अपने प्रिजर्वेटिव, ज़ीरो प्रिजर्वेटिव है, ज़ीरो बैक्टीरिया है. तो इसके लिए जो है हेल्थ के लिए बहुत अच्छी फूड है ये. आप अगर फूड लवर्स के लिए बहुत अच्छा मौका है हैदराबाद में, जो 100+ नॉन वेज में हम लोग प्रोडक्ट लेकर आए हैं.
तो एक बात जो सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट हो जाता है फूड के मामले में, जब हम बात करें, एक तो आपने क्वालिटी की बात कर दी, सेफ्टी की बात कर दी फूड में, आप 100+ प्रोडक्ट की बात कर रहे हैं. आप बता सकते हैं कि मतलब हैदराबाद जैसे सिटी में बिरयानी के अलावा ऐसा क्या प्रोडक्ट जो आप लोगों का जो सबसे ज़्यादा बिकता है?
हलीम है, बटर चिकन है, दाल मखनी है, पालक पनीर है, पनीर बटर मसाला है, वेज बिरयानी है. ये प्रोडक्ट ऐसा है सर, आपको जितना अगर एक आदमी को खाना है तो वो ऑलमोस्ट 300 ग्राम 500 ग्राम में सफिशेंट हो जाएगा. वेस्ट नहीं होगा प्रोडक्ट में. ये खासियत ये है कि आपको वेस्ट नहीं होगा. जितना आप अपनी मर्ज़ी से, जैसा 300 ग्राम का पाउच आप परचेस कर लिए या 500 ग्राम का 1 kg का, हमारे पास 3 kg तक है इसका. तो जितनी आपकी रिक्वायरमेंट है वो आप यूज़ कर लीजिए. इसकी शेल लाइफ जो है 18 मंथ रहेगी, और ज़ीरो टेम्परेचर में आप इसको सेव कर सकते. तो नो नीड फ्रीज आइटम.
तो ये जो जब भी एक रेडी टू कुक आइटम होता है और जिसमें लॉन्ग शेल्फ लाइफ हो, जैसे आप 18 मंथ्स की बात कर रहे हैं, उसमें फिर प्रिजर्वेटिव का इस्तेमाल करना पड़ता है.
प्रिजर्वेटिव सर, स्टरलाइज करके इसके बैक्टीरिया को हम मार देते हैं तो ये फूड सेफ हो जाता है, इसकी लाइफ बढ़ जाती है।
तो आप ये कह रहे हैं कि जो आपका फूड प्रोडक्ट है जिसमें कोई प्रिजर्वेटिव नहीं है,
बिल्कुल,
बट क्योंकि आपका
100%।
टेक्नोलॉजी आप यूज़ कर रहे हैं वो ऐसा है जिसमें कि बिना प्रिजर्वेटिव के आप स्टिल लॉन्ग लाइफ दे रहे हैं।
यस।
तो अगला सवाल ये है इम्पोर्टेंट, जो एक फूड लवर के लिए हो जाता है, वो है टेस्ट।
यस।
क्या मुझे वो घर का खाना का टेस्ट आएगा?
बिल्कुल सर। आप जब खाना, अगर मैं आपको रेडी टू ईट का फूड प्रोडक्ट का कोई आइटम अगर आपको मैं पेश कर दूं बताए बगैर कि ये रेडी टू ईट है, तो मैं आपको 100% बताऊंगा कि आप महसूस ही नहीं करेंगे ये कि मेरी फैमिली में मैं अपना टिफ़िन बॉक्स खोल के खा रहा हूँ खाना। ये आपका महसूस
कुछ फूड हमने कोशिश किया रेडी टू ईट, खासकर जो पैकेट्स में आती हैं, तो उसका एक अलग सा टेस्ट निकल के आता है
जी,
है ना। वो है। अच्छा, अब मतीन जी आपसे पूछना चाहूँगा, करंटली आप लोगों का मार्केट साइज़ कितना है, मतलब कितना आप किस किस जगह में आप अपना बेच रहे हैं? क्या वह सिर्फ हैदराबाद में है या ऑल ओवर इंडिया है, और कितना टर्नओवर है आपका?
Right now we are placed our products on Amazon, Flipkart and all social media, all platforms. अभी जैसे फूड इंडस्ट्री है, बहुत बड़ी इंडस्ट्री है, हम इसको और दूसरे स्टेट्स में भी ले जाना पसंद करेंगे। अब वी आर प्रिपेयरिंग ट्रेडिशनली हैदराबादी स्टाइल फूड, वेज एंड नॉन वेज में है। आपको जो है इन फ्यूचर नेक्स्ट 6 मंथ्स का जो हमारा टारगेट है, मुंबई को कवर करना है, दिल्ली को कवर करना है, इन फ्यूचर आपको मिलेगा।
तो क्या किस तरह का मॉडल आप कर रहे हैं? क्या आप फ्रेंचाइजी होगा, डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन होगा, डिस्ट्रीब्यूटर अपॉइंट करेंगे, या खुद का आपका आउटलेट्स रहेगा? क्या मॉडल लेके जा रहे हैं?
एवरीथिंग इज़ नॉट पॉसिबल बाय ए सिंगल कंपनी। वी विल अपॉइंट सम डिस्ट्रीब्यूटर्स and they will look after it.
Would you like to share, for the benefit of people out there, our viewers, and probably out of them some potential business owners who might want to become your distributor, as to what would be the terms? अगर आपने कुछ decide किया हो कि अगर कोई आपका distributor बनना चाहता है, if somebody wants to become your distributor, what could be the basic terms and investment required?
Yeah, basically if they are going with which segment first, non-veg segment, veg segment or sweet segment or ready to cook segment. We are having 4 segments. It depends upon which segment they would like to go state wise. So we can give them like 30 to 35% and this thing.
And what kind of investment they have to do?
They have to make a minimum of 5 CR.
5 CR?
Yes.
So that is for stocks or for setting up the factory?
No, that is for stocks. Setting up is everything is different. We'll provide them everything, complete support, marketing support, and offline support, whatever support they require, we'll provide them.
And currently, in how many cities are your products are available?
Currently, we have in Telangana, and we are working with the Mumbai-based company and Delhi-based company, and we have already exported our product to Canada and Saudi also. You can check out in YouTube on our channel. It has been placed in multiple supermarkets. All videos are available.
So, अफजल जी आपसे पूछना चाहूँगा कि जो अभी आपका जो अगला, क्योंकि आपका 100 प्रोडक्ट्स हैं, तो इसका मतलब जो आपने जो सेटअप किया होगा फैक्ट्री के सर, वो भी काफ़ी एक, तो उसके बारे में थोड़ा बताना चाहेंगे कि किस तरह का सेटअप है आपका, कितना इन्वेस्टमेंट किया है आप लोगों के फूड प्रोसेसिंग प्लांट में?
फूड प्रोसेसिंग प्लांट में जो हम लोग अभी तक जो है 15 CR तक इन्वेस्टमेंट कर चुके हैं, बट ये टेक्नोलॉजी जर्मन की टेक्नोलॉजी है और डेवलपमेंट के लिए बहुत सारा न्यू फीचर्स आते रहते, उसको चेंजेस लाना रहता, जैसा पैकिंग मशीन्स है, कुकिंग और रिटॉर्ट मशीन्स, ये सब।
क्या इंडिया में कोई ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के साथ में आप मिल के काम कर रहे हैं फॉर डेवलपमेंट ऑफ द प्रोडक्ट, या आप खुद ही अपना इन हाउस डेवलपमेंट करते हैं?
नहीं, इन हाउस अभी तक तो इन हाउस है, आगे हम प्लान करेंगे अभी।
और आप लोग ये इस इवेंट के स्पॉन्सर्स भी हैं, तो आप लोग कैसा रेस्पॉन्स रहा आज डे 2 को?
FTCCI एक प्लेटफॉर्म ऐसा है सर कि जो भी काम शुरू करना है इस प्लेटफॉर्म से करना है, तो अपने आप को इंट्रोडक्शन कराना है, इंडियन मार्केट हो या एक्सपोर्ट मार्केट हो, ये बहुत अच्छा प्लेटफॉर्म है। इससे हमको काफ़ी फ़ायदा हुआ, हमको इस प्लेटफॉर्म से हमारे कई अच्छे कस्टमर्स जुड़े हैं। मैं बहुत बहुत थैंक्स करना चाहूँगा FTCCI और ऑल स्टाफ, बहुत स्पेशली वरुण सर बहुत अच्छे कोऑपरेटिव है। वैसे तमाम लोग हमको शुरू से ही, हम जब से मेंबर बने हैं, हमको गाइड करते रहते हैं सर।
चलिए, बहुत मेहरबानी और आपको मुबारक और ऑल द वेरी बेस्ट फ्यूचर आपके मार्केट के लिए.
Thank you very much.
Welcome viewers to My Startup TV. We are at the Industrial Innovation and Technology Expo 2023 organized by FTCCI in Hyderabad. We are at day 2 of the event. Going by the buzz, if you see the number of people who have visited so far, it exceeded the expectation of the organizers, the companies that are participating here. And I have with me guests who are from Gini, which is into millet products. And let's quickly jump into Mr. Vishnu here on my left, and then in the red shirt is Mr. Hanmant Rai. And let's understand what kind of products they make and how they're adding value to already the list of existing products that are there, millet-based products that are there in the market. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, first of all, thank you, sir. It's our pleasure actually being here. Thank you for inviting us. And yeah, as I mentioned, actually, we are from Gini. He's the super stockist actually of Telugu states, and I am the advertising manager. And actually, it's been a great pleasure here participating in this expo. We basically, like you told, Gini is a millet mix product, sir. We are concentrating on millets currently actually. So completely we have a lot many products. We have divided it on age group wise, methodology wise like that. For adults, we have Gini millet health mix product, sir. And for women strong actually, for women we have women strong product. And for junior actually 2 to 12 years, we have Gini junior product. That's our top product. And actually for infants, 6 months to 2 years babies, we have Gini infants product. And also we are also having other products, especially Gini millet milk powder. We have it. And in Karnataka, we have launched like Gini ragi dosa mix, Gini millet dosa mix, Gini millet chapati mix, and we have lot many plans, sir, to come up with millets. And our main concentration is, our sales is secondary, sir. Our main concentration is we want people to be healthy. Because actually if you are seeing it now, nowadays, especially from the last 40 to 50 years, lot many persons are suffering from BP, sugar, these gas problems, arthritis and all. These terms of longevity issues. Because before 50 years it was not there, sir. Because before 50 years, especially before 1960s, our elder generation, our grandfather or grandmothers, their primary food was millets. They used to eat millets every session actually. All 3 sessions they used to consume millets.
Yeah, but then those days, because millet was grown in all across India, and it was easy to access, plus the cost was not a challenge, right?
Yes,
but
sir,
today,
yes,
when we commercialize the millet product,
yes, of course,
it is out of reach of most people. How are you positioned cost-wise? Are you affordable for a lower middle class, families, even rural, I would say? Are you affordable?
Sir, first thing, sir, I want to tell it in 2 things. First thing is what you mentioned is absolutely right, sir. Because nowadays actually millet kg, like whatever you take it, like foxtail millet or little millet, it's costlier than rice. But when people start eating millets, then definitely farmers are going to come and they're going to produce more. Because before, if you see it, like those biryani rice, it was actually too much costly. It was like 120, 130 rupees, those basmati rice. They have actually started eating biryani rice and all, biryani a lot. And now the prices has been reduced. I hope that then definitely people are going to understand millets and they're going to start eating millets, sir. Because we know it, this 2023 year, like our Narendra Modi, sir, and United Nations, they have declared it as International Year of Millets. Because they want. And when they announced it, right, 70 countries accepted, sir, because everyone knows the importance of millets. Millets consist of lot many nutrients. Everyone knows it. With millets, we can get lot many health benefits. So that's the reason why 70 countries accepted, and Narendra Modi sir also felt very happy, and they have announced 2023 as International Year of Millets. I hope that everyone are going to start eating millets, and production will be more. And the second thing, sir, actually we are charging just 396 rupees per kg, sir. Our Gini main product is there, Gini millet traditional mix actually we call it. Also we call it Gini adult product actually. So we are charging 396 rupees. One can drink actually 60 glasses in a month, sir, 250 ml of glasses. One can drink 60 glasses. One can drink twice a day, morning and evening. So that actually he can drink for 30 days. So per glass actually we are charging 6 rupees like that, sir. But the benefits what you are going to get now, not only protein and fiber, we are going to get amino acids, antioxidants, vitamins, minerals, lot many things, sir, micronutrients. We are going to get lot many things. It's like instead of drinking tea or coffee, if you drink not only Gini, sir, any like millet mix, especially that has to be prepared as natural as possible. So if you drink any millet mix now, we would get lot many health benefits.
No, that's very good. You brought up the point of how you make it. So tell us about, for the benefit of the user, the process that you tell us about the your factory, the processing unit, and the process itself.
Yes, sir. Yeah, like you see here actually, this is our product, sir. Genie Millet Health Mix, Genie Millet Traditional Mix. Like how we are doing it now, like I mentioned you before, it consists of 9 types of millets. Finger millet, proso millet, little millet, 9 types of millets and 15 types of healthy cereals and pulses, sir. So these things, especially millets, these all things actually we are soaking in water for 9 to 12 hours, sir. We are soaking in water for minimum 9 hours. Because lot many persons knows that actually with millets they can get lot many benefits. But they don't know, but they doesn't know that how to prepare millets, how to cook millets actually. So we should have to soak in water, sir, for 8 to 9 hours. And after soaking in water, we are drying it in the sunshade. And we are drying it in the sun also for 1 hour. And after drying, and what we are doing, we are roasting in clay pots, sir. So that is the thing. That is the traditional way of approach we are following. Because if we roast millets in some steel or aluminum vessels, the nutritional value in those millets will get loose. So that's the reason why we don't want the nutritional value to get lost, sir. So that's why we are actually following the traditional way of making. Like before 60 years, before 1960 also, our elders, they used to cook millets and other grains in clay pot only. So that's the reason why they were healthy. So that's why we are cooking in, we are roasting in clay pot, and then we are grinding it in the stone mill, and then we are packaging it without any chemicals and preservatives, sir. So that's why people started trusting Genie, sir. Like it actually got enhanced in 2021, sir, our product. From 2021 onwards, there has been tremendous sales, sir. Like wherever you see, in Flipkart and Amazon, it's genuine reviews will be there. Even in Apollo Pharmacies, actually, the sale has been extremely good, sir. I cannot tell the figures here. The sale has been extremely good, especially in Karnataka and in Telugu states, Tamil Nadu. And we are planning to place in lot many like stores actually. Currently, it's been there in supermarkets and we've been planning to place in Ratnadeep and other stores also, etc. It's been going good, sir, because it's a genuine product. We want people to consume this product and we want people to be healthy. Because eating white rice and all, it gives actually lot many, what we can say, like it gives some negativities to us, because only we get carbohydrates and fats. We are not going to get nutrients from it. At least we cannot stop eating rice, sir, because it will be difficult.
Yeah. So you talked about using earthen pot for for roasting it. Now there are no industrial scale earthen pots, so the timeline that it takes to roast it would be very high. So what is your capacity today? I mean, given that you use the traditional method, how much do you produce in a month or a day?
Sir, apart from marketing executives and distributors, we have 400 employees in the Genie plant itself, sir. In those 400 employees, actually 150 persons will be there for roasting the millets, roasting the grains in clay pot. 150 women are there, sir. We are encouraging women empowerment also.
So are you also training them, because that requires a separate
we have trained them, sir.
knowledge of it?
Yes, sir. Basically, they are from village only. So we stay in Yerragunta actually. We make all these things in Yerragunta. So that's in Sira Taluk and that's in Tumkur district, sir. Our plant is there. And all the, like at least I can say 95% of the employees are from the same village only. At COVID time, actually, they have lost their jobs. They are forced to leave from their hometown, from cities. So that is the reason why at that time, actually, we have provided them these opportunities. And they know it, sir. So because they're all like village persons, right? And they can roast it well.
They understand.
Yeah, probably our team might have trained them 5 or 6 days. They would have got it, so they would have grasped it so early. And they have been doing it, sir. They know it properly. They are roasting it in clay pot. So like that.
So how has been the experience, at the event?
Yeah, the experience has been pretty good, sir. It's been fantastic, actually.
The response?
Yeah, the response actually from yesterday onwards, sir. And of course, yesterday, like we know, our health minister of Telangana state, actually, he visited our store. And Energy minister, actually. Yes. Yesterday I was not there, but actually my team has given me this information, and he told that actually, like, I'm happy about this product. I'm happy about the innovation you have. You picked up about millets. We would have picked some other things also. Some, what we can say, some non-healthy, some business-going things we would have picked up. But actually, our MD Dilip sir, he's actually more concerned about this thing. So, okay, we are doing business, we are accepting it. But actually, our primary intention is we want people to eat millets and to be healthy. Millets, everyone has to know like that. So that's the reason why our production is like 6,000 kgs, sir, per day. It's been there like that. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you for your time, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Okay, sir. Thank you. It was really nice.
Welcome viewers to My Startup TV. We are at the Industrial Innovation and Technology Expo 2023 organized by FTCCI in Hyderabad. We are at the day 2 of the event. Going by the buzz, if you see, there is a lot of excitement, a lot of B2B meetings happening, and a lot of return value for money for the exhibitors and people who are visiting here. I have with me, my next guest is Mr. Venkat Ramana, who's the managing partner of MM Foods, Agri Foods. Welcome, sir. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, sir. This is Venkatramana from Agri Products.
Sir, Venkatramana Garu, tell me about what is Food into? What do you manufacture?
Yeah, we are in food processing industry. Moisture is the culprit for any food decay or spoiling the food. We are removing the moisture by technology is called vacuum freeze dehydration. This technology is being used in pharma industry as a lyophilization. The same technology we are adopting into food industry. This is vacuum freeze dehydration technology. The technology dehydration can be solar dehydration, thermal pump dehydration, but this is we are doing in low pressure and low temperature. This dehydration is done, and we are the.
So this technology can be applied across any food, or there are specific foods where
No.
you can do it.
Sky is the limit in this technology. We can from egg powder to anything we can do.
Tell us
Right.
about the products you are doing currently. You are manufacturing or processing in India.
At present, we are doing seasonal fruits. 6 varieties of seasonal fruit and 1 variety of marine fruit, that is prawns. Prawns is the one of the in India, in an unorganized sector, we are the first in India.
So, if you can talk about the business currently. What is what's your turnover? Where all the product is available?
Yeah, ours is the startup company, sir. 1.5 year back only we have started. We are searching for exporters and good collaborators also with the innovative technology. This is excellent technology, I can say. The audience are ready to eat products are there, like ready to eat millets and ready to eat what do you call biryanis and all. One Insta food company is there, our contact. They are selling to in airlines. We are concentrating on defense and sailors. They have in marine industry. We are exporting to marines in other countries like Japan and all. They are sending in frozen state. There is a chances of developing decay fungus in moisture. This is the best technology, I can say, but time is required for adaptation.
How has been the response at the expo?
Yeah, compared to yesterday, today many people have come to my stalls and almost we have exhausted jackfruit. Tomorrow I am getting from my factory.
So thank you very much. Thank you for being on the show, and all the very best.
Thank you, sir.
So good evening. We have Surekha ma'am from Nischala Organics. So ma'am, first question first. How do you like the expo and what has been the response so far?
Hi everyone. Expo is very good, and I think this is my first expo I'm participating, and this is my first retail face as well. So people will get to know what I am. Yeah, this is a lovely space. Actually, I should say that every startup or who want to get introduced to the market, yes, this will be a right platform to get into the market.
I believe you must have received some B2B leads or connects, if not many.
Yes.
But that will surely help you in the business, and that is the whole motive of the expo, to
Exactly.
actually not just get irrelevant footfall, but majorly give some connects to everyone. So, ma'am, I would just like to know something about your business and what do you do and what are the products that you are in the market with.
Okay, before I start, I'll tell a little small story about how exactly it has started. I'm a corporate lawyer by profession and 15 years of stand, traveling a lot. And I was not getting the food what I have to get, which I have been grown up with. So then I thought, probably let me inquire or let me research something where I get the right kind of a food when I'm traveling. But it's like, it's a sad thing that I could not get the right kind of a food. Then I slowly started researching who are the organic farmers and all. But everybody is like, there's some adulterated food I'm getting or right kind of a food is not getting. And let me start. Because I was born and brought up in a culture where actually I was grown up with a very fresh food and all that, farm fresh and all. Then I started reaching out to the farmers, understood like, this is the right kind of food. Then I started slowly. So it's a 12 years of research behind it, understanding the food, the culture, the technology and how I have to do it. And it's 1 year now. I'm serving the food to corporates, dedicated cafeterias I've started with. And I'm serving in Q-Hub. And it's purely the dedicated. I felt that these are the people who are deprived of a right kind of a food. Because we are junking a lot. Because it's the busy schedules what we have and whatever is available at the time. Because of the work hours what we do. Because night shifts, no hotels are open or the right kind of restaurants are not open or no deliveries are there. But we have to work, and so that it's a cool drinks or the junk food like the Maggi is a major thing. Then I started delivering the food across the corporates 24/7. Then I thought, let me put it as a dedicated cafeterias, and the cafeterias are working very good enough. And even I'm doing a corporate events as well. So then I started like thinking, I have to reach more people and more people should get benefited with the organic food. So niches are not my category. The gourmet section is completely different. But this is only for the college-going kids, school-going kids who are staying in the hostels and the corporates, basically the corporates. I'm delivering the food. It's a monthly cards and even the home deliveries I have.
So I believe the model is subscription based as well.
Yes.
Right. So as myself a person who doesn't believe so much in health, as you can see me, I junk a lot. I do that, and the main reason, I'll be very honest, is laziness and nothing else. And because today in the current scenario, we work day and night and everyone does that. We all are employees or even business owners or entrepreneurs. On behalf of that, I would just say, I'll just make a confession that we are doing this out of laziness. Exactly. and nothing more. So, and ordering the food makes me feel, okay, I don't order the food because somewhere or because we coming from small towns, we believe that, okay, ordering food is restaurant going or ordering from a restaurant is going to be costly, exactly. Right? So how do you eradicate these two challenges with your business?
That's what I'm doing right now. Exactly the point which I was discussing earlier, why I came into this food industry and why I actually started a cafeteria model and why I want to give a franchising. See, when you have a 24/7 cafeteria in your corporate or in your office, let's say your office is a small office with 10 people, but still there is a need for the coffee, tea, and then some snacks, or at least a afternoon lunch, or anything you in that way, or else a breakfast, or any time like, na, arey, mujhe kuch khana hai na, what I should eat. So if it is available in your cafeteria, with your order, if somebody is making and giving it to you, don't you love it? That's the point which I was like asked myself, and I started. And which is a very economical thing. I'm sourcing directly from the farmers. So I'm not sourcing anything from the market. So even the breads are made fresh. The cheese I make is fresh. So junk, even I sell the junk food, but I actually do it with the proper ingredients. See, you can eat anything. Your body knows what you want to have and how you actually can digest. Your body will tell you everything to you. So junk is something. So that's the reason alternatives is what actually I've chosen. So for the chips and all that, I'm using like now sweet potato. Potato in place of potato, we are using fruits as a chips. Apples, pineapple. Then actually you have this, jackfruit and all that. Then bhindi, karela is also a chips for me, which is vacuum fried in a healthy way, where you're processing it in a very healthy way. So you're not actually feeling that, arey healthy food hai yaar, ghas poos khana hai. Nahi, healthy food is also very tasty. I don't diet. I don't believe in diet. Because body needs everything. That's the reason actually we have so many ingredients or so many farms or produces in one way. Every food is healthy in its own way. But you have to choose your right kind of plate. And we are helping you out in that to choose your right kind of food and right kind of plate. So you're traveling also, we are delivering it. That's the reason it is a membership and a subscription model is what I chosen, so that I can deliver food exclusively to every individual. So every individual is treated as an individual, because your palate and my palate is different. I don't like sweets, you might love sweets. So I deliver sweets actually, sweets in a healthy way.
So one thing is just coming to my mind, because me being a marketer, I believe that things are just sold to the public. Some, like after COVID, fitness was sold. Fitness, it's not that people did not have the realization, people had the realization, but still that thing was being sold because people were majorly on the devices, right? That thing was sold by influencers, by people out there. So that was one thing that happened. Now millets are very healthy, very beneficial, but at the same time, be it millets or the organic industry that you are in, I believe somewhere or the other, this industry is being pushed and being sold with a great intent also, but at the same time, it is marketing. So how do you see this industry growing with the pace it is actually growing with in the coming years, and where do you stand there?
See, industry is growing is one thing, and telling like eating healthy food. Millets are healthy, but do you know the right way to eat the millet? Do you know how actually even the organic food is produced? Are you eating the right kind of a plate at the time when you have to eat it? See, morning breakfast ke liye you are taking ragi java or something. Let's say it's an example what I'm giving. But then afternoon again it needs 8 hours to digest. Then and again you are actually giving your tummy full of meal in the afternoon. So it's kind of like you need to understand the digestive system and how much time it takes and how actually you can mix and match two things. Everything is good. Do you think actually chicken is not good? It is also good. Okay, so red meat is not good. It is good in one way. But then how you are eating it, whether it is right for you or not, is what you have to understand. Yes, because it is pushing, right? That's the reason one thing why I'm not in retail is there's so many things actually involved in it. If I take a store, there is a rent in it. There is manpower in it. There is a process, packaging, branding, marketing. There's so many things involved. And once we are investing in such things, we have to push the product. But then actually when it comes in my model, that's the reason I've chosen that it will be coming directly from the farm to you. So I'm cutting the layers in between, expenses in between, not the layers I should say. It's expenses what I'm doing unnecessarily.
So you're doing a D2C business is what you say?
Yes, D2C, yes.
Completely D2C
yes,
where you...
Yes.
Okay.
See, the freshness of the produce.
Right. Say, when we talk about groceries, since childhood we have been told to buy fresh. Like, I remember our mothers going to the vegetable market to pick up the correct shape or the correct size. I'm not very much familiar with sorting of vegetables, but they used to sort the vegetables in order to their freshness. So the example is buying bhindi.
Exactly.
Right. So this thing is really great, and as you're doing D2C, I think the motive is perfectly wonderful. And since you also said that you are on the subscription based model, I believe it will help people like me who are at work, right? So great, ma'am. Anything else you want to add?
See, one thing, Andy, D2C or B2B or anything, even I'm looking out for a B2B connections as well, because sourcing vegetables nowadays has become a very big challenge for the small timers. So when actually I have a farmer connect and B2B, and majorly I want to help these women entrepreneurs who are working from home. Because see, they have a need and a passion as well. That's the reason they came into the business. But they don't know how to market their products. The quality of the product is very good with them. So we are helping them, giving them kind of that's where actually my franchising comes in. We are giving the franchises because I have a different products in the different categories. So it's a small time investment, and you can get actually, and you can only do the business. So we are taking the complete headache of your sourcing the vegetables, processing it, production, and all that. I'll be taking care of it. You do the business and we grow together.
Sure, that's very. I'm not getting the vibe of a business person sitting here, but majorly a person who is there out with a good intent and with a thought of care. So
Yes.
that is the vibe that I am getting. And thank you for being there. And thank you for coming to this expo. Hope we are able to benefit you.
Thank you so much for this opportunity. And please connect to me so that we can have a proper discussion. And it is a very long thing which we need to discuss and understand. And all the mothers will be very happy using the products because I'm a 8 years old mother. Means I have a 8 years old with me. And these products are designed according to her taste. So I have noodles, chips, macarons and all that. So they understand because they don't know what actually our traditional foods are. So I'm giving them the taste of the traditional foods as well.
Okay, sure, ma'am.
Thank you
you
so
so
much.
much for being here.
Thank you so much.
Good evening. So I have Mr. Naveen with me. So before me trying to introduce you, I would want you to tell the camera, tell the people who would be watching us in the future about your business, what do you do, and majorly what services, how they're most beneficial for the maybe other stores or other companies out here and outside.
Hi. First of all, thank you very much for giving me this opportunity to be here. So myself, Naveen Kumar Anumula. I am an engineer and a lawyer, and I am specialized in providing patents, trademarks, copyrights, and design registration services primarily. And basically, my journey started in the year 2005. After completion of my engineering, I joined a firm where we were actually working with some multinational companies, and we were interacting with lots of international lawyers. So I was wondering why an engineering stream guy should interact with a lawyer. So then we came to know that there is a very important area which is called intellectual property rights, where a legal domain has come into the existence after 2005, where India has entered into a TRIPS agreement and product patents started coming into the picture. And subsequently, this has become a very, very important area of patents, trademarks and copyrights. So from there, my journey began in completion of my law, and then I had completed my and started my own company, Oscar Global Services. So from 2013, I am in operations in providing this area. So many of them are not aware of these services. So my primary motto of my business is actually not majorly into commercial, but to educate people about the importance of intellectual property rights because of lack of awareness of IPR. So I've been giving so many lectures in different platforms to educate people about the value of intellectual property rights. Because when we talk about patents, trademarks and copyrights, it's all about money. Because you create something and that can be commercialized. So if you don't commercialize it at the right time, there is a wrong person who is coming across and then commercializing that product, and then they are getting benefited. So to avoid such circumstances, you need to have a registration in place and take a proper strategy. So most importantly is many of them actually think that filing of patents, trademarks, copyrights is an expenditure. But actually that is not. This is actually an investment where this gives you multifold returns. So basically many of the startups are also failing because of not understanding what is the value of intellectual property rights. So an example, there is a startup which has formed without even looking at the legal validity of a company name or a brand name. So after they started the company with a name, they have actually gone for website registration, the GST registration, they have gone for digital marketing, they have gone for hoardings, the banners, and they have also gone for the brochures and all. After that, they realized that the company name belongs to somebody. Now they have to redo everything, that too after 1.5 years. So they have again starting from zero. So they lost the important 1.5 years of their goodwill that they have created with the wrong name. So choosing a right brand name and the right company name before you start the company is one important aspect. Many of them think that after I start my company, after it grows, then I will look for going for trademark registration or a patent registration. But that is not the right case.
Right. So I was listening to this somewhere else as well, that You basically write a research paper, you do the total R&D, and the Xerox, it can be done in just 1 rupee.
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
that is what this is for, basically, for all the entrepreneurs, new entrepreneurs, for the business owners who have be it a unique product or not even that. If every business is based on pain points and it has their own USP, their own uniqueness. This is to protect that, right?
Exactly. Now, what is happening here is many of them are working on those pain points and coming out with very innovative solutions. But many of them doesn't know that these innovative solutions have to be first protected, then only come into the commercial market or even display it in a forum like this. So, because of lack of awareness, they come public, they go for YouTube videos, they go for Instagram and Facebook, and then express their ideas outside. Because of that, the challenge is you are losing your novelty, and that is one of the important criteria for your patent protection. So you are killing your novelty by disclosing it to public. So whenever the innovation comes into picture, whenever some new concepts are coming up, first you have to patent and then publish it. So this is becoming other way around. They are publishing and then coming for protecting the patent. So that is where they lose the commercial value of their hard earned inventions.
Right. So basically, stay patient, do the patent is what you want to say. And this is something, since I play chess a lot, I have learned this. I see a story where Mr. Anand, Vishy Anand, he discovered a novelty and protected it for 5 years. And he played it after 5 years because it was for a world championship tournament. Correct. To play against one of the champions. Yes, exactly. So that is what product means, yes. Right? That is the value of the product that we need to understand, the value of our hard work, which I think is missing in most entrepreneurs, because somewhere or the other, the mindset is of hustling, right? We just want to rush into the market. We just want to just rush and convert, basically commercialize the solutions that we have built, right? We want visibility, we want publicity, right? But we don't check the legalities. That is where you come into picture, right?
Exactly. So my core strength is helping the clients to understand their niche area, to strategize their hard-earned research, and to maneuver the research to get into convertible patent. And once the patents are granted, that becomes an asset to the organization, and the valuation of the company grows at a different level altogether. Especially these patents valuations are useful when they are mergers, acquisitions, and then where company is actually taken over by someone else. And also, these situations comes into the picture where, just like property, you have land, you have building, you have shares, you have bank balance. Similarly, the intellectual property rights is also an asset that will also can be passed on to the next generation in the form of will, or in the form of that inheritance actually comes into the picture here also. So many of them are now understanding the importance of this intellectual property rights and are thinking of protecting it, and then go for this patent, trademark and copyright registrations especially.
Right. So let me talk to the other side as well. What if I don't say you have a product, you have the patent, that's fine. I have done some alterations to my own product and kept it out. So what issues can I face as an individual, as a business owner, and what will the benefits to the person who actually is the real founder or the real owner? I want to talk on the bright side as well.
Exactly. So here, this is a common thing that happens when there is a patent product. So there would be some modifications. Now the modifications should not be in such a manner where very minimal and not much significance. So if all the modifications are very huge, and that is actually completely giving a separate output altogether, then to the extent of the already protected patent, the alteration whatever he has done, he cannot use it unless until he take the license from the basic one. Say for example, this basic product is there. So now you have done improvisation on the basic product. So the improvised product cannot be used unless and until he take a license for the basic product. Now the basic product owner, patent owner, cannot also use the modifications which the other person has done if he has patented it. But if he has not patented it, then I can directly use it openly, publicly. but the modifications what the other person has done cannot use the product because the base product patent lies with me only. And also you cannot export and import also.
Right. So one question, the final question of the day that I have for you is, today the market is about white labeling. I generally see a lot of brands out there which started with just white labeling and then they do the range engineering and come into the manufacturing domain without actually investing anything on the R&D part or the product design part, right? So these R&D products are obviously not patented. That's why this white label products is not patented. That is what the common thing is. So what's the best way to get into this kind of business? And if we are getting into this kind of business, because I think that there are a lot of young entrepreneurs doing this. The world is into marketing. The world is not in manufacturing anymore. The world is into tech. So if someone is getting in this kind of business, what will be the one suggestion that you would want to give to any such kind of an entrepreneur?
Well, I only tell this, that in case if you are creating any innovative product, look at the commercial value first. If at all the commercial value of the product is very huge, you have a possible threat of copying. So at that point of time, you should actually have this product protected in all the countries wherever you have the market. So basically, wherever the market is, let's say for example, I give a live example. One of a product is an engineering student who has an idea of, in case the train travels from one destination to another destination, and during this train journey, the train passes through some jungles and all the remote places where, in case if the train catches fire, the fire engine cannot come and reach on time. So what happens? There's a disaster. So now this thought process of the engineering student is that he has created a product which actually detects the fire which is installed in the compartment, the bogie, and then goes and then extinguishes the fire at then and there itself. Now, if this product is successful, now understand how many Indian railways are actually running on daily basis, how many compartments are there, and how many equipments are required to install this. So now there is actually a 50 lakh rupees grant also was given to him. Now these kind of products will have a very huge product success, not only in India, also in other countries also. So that is where what happens is the protection in different geographies, different areas is also most important and essential strategies to put on. So now coming to the white labeling. So this white labeling concept is actually the OEMs, the original equipment manufacturers actually do this manufacturing, and they actually hold lots of licenses, and then they do cross-licensing activities that is actually behind the screen. So in the front end, what happens is this product is again sold with whatever the brand which they can do, and then they are getting revenue because of this cross-licensing, and at the back end, what are the patent licensing that are there, that is actually in this existence. So because of that, it's a win-win situation for all the major players in the industry also.
So if you have your IPR protected, I believe you can do anything, right? You can become anything and build a brand.
Exactly. Just now I gave you example of the railway equipment. One idea can change your life, and then it can just turn around your life to any extent. So patents, trademarks, copyrights and designs are not an expenditure. These are investments, and this will go into earn lots and lots of revenue for you in the future. So this is what my statement would.
Sure. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you. Thanks a lot for everyone. Thank you.